Welcome back, guys, for another great play-by-play description for the Hockey Coach, your cold friendship for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Monday, October 17, 2022, the Montreal Canadiens host tonight the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh Penguins start really well their season with Sidney Crosby. Was the first star of the week with 6 points and 2 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. We know Malkin, with Malkin, Guenzel, Letang, Ross, and they have a lot of great hockey players. We know tonight he's back in the house. I'm talking about Jeff Petrie. He's with the ex-Montreal Canadiens, got traded during the summer. He's played for the Pittsburgh, where Rand Poland, for both of them, are going to be with the Pittsburgh Penguins against the Montreal Canadiens. So we are right now already at the national anthem tonight. So it's going to be quick presentation, everybody. We welcome everybody. Don't forget to click on the like. We want to thank all the moderators of the Hockey Nation Live Show be a part of the show tonight. So without you, it will be impossible to keep this chat respectful between both of all of you guys. We only ask one rule here: be a great friends, respect each one of you, talk about the game, and not try to bully anybody inside that chat. If not, the policeman Danny T and his group of the moderator is going to kick you out. Just kidding, my friend. But we welcome everybody in the chat. Thanks for being with us. We have a Stu people, Mr. Stu Pirazo. Welcome back in the house. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight, Mr. Mark and Zach and Jennifer. Welcome back in the house, both of you. And Mr. Rand Basque, another great support of the Hockey Nation Show with Mark. Thank you for being with us tonight. Mr. Duke Osman is with us tonight. I think it's the first time. Mr. Dan, thank you so much. Mr. Duke, the first time inside of the Hockey Nation Live Show, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of this family. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great to see that there. Jesse, hey, that's the stream, the actual game. We don't do that, Jesse. You can watch the game on the NHL 66. That's the best way you can watch the game, Jesse. That's the only, we cannot do that. Donc, est-ce que tu serais... Non, on peut pas faire ça, mon Jesse, malheureusement. Le seul endroit que tu peux faire te voir ça, c'est sur le site NHL 66 sur le YouTube channel. Donc, c'est juste que j'aimerais le faire. C'est juste un règlement de la ligne nationale avec les télévisions et aussi le YouTube channel. So that's the reason why we cannot do that. You're welcome. NHL 66. If you cannot find it, come back here. We're going to give you another line. You can go on sport. Another place you can get another to see the game. It works very well. Thanks so much, RJ Calabro. Luciano, Graziano, pas de problème, je sais. And the game going to start, guys. Bon match, les amis. Bonne première période. Have a great first period, everybody. Enjoy, and thanks for being a part of the show tonight. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens going to set up by Zuski. The puck drop, recovery by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming in the deep zone. The Montreal recovery by Quenzel. Ran the puck on the board. A little bit too far for the Montreal Canadiens. Reset by Pittsburgh behind the net. Finally, Coley bring the puck to the left side. Recovery by the Montreal. Caulfield to Zuski. Don't pay the puck. We know money and play with Caulfield and Zuski tonight. Letang ran the puck around the board. Pinch by Montreal Canadiens. Puck go all the way back on defensive zone. It's going to be the first icing of the game at 19:32 seconds remaining on the first period between the Pittsburgh and the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is 1-2 after 3 games. Pittsburgh is 2-0 after 2 games. We know Drouin, Dak, Anderson together. They were right, Gallagher and Dadonov together. Sakoski playing on the 4-line with Evans and Hoffman. So thank you, everybody, to be a part of the show. Roger, and of course, Kelly, welcome back in the show. Devorak plays the Crosby, recovery by Pittsburgh behind the net. It's Dumoulin, bring the puck around the board, out of the play, out the neutral zone, and then finally don't put the puck by the Pittsburgh. Montreal going to recovery behind the net. Jordan Harris right now, pass good DDD, the Kovacevic, bring the puck to deep zone, tip by the Montreal Canadiens deep behind the net, recovery by Petrie right now, we're number 26, and Poland number 25, so the same number they were with Montreal, they do the same thing with Pittsburgh. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens, the puck goes slowly on defensive zone, Harris to Kovacevic, bring the puck to the board, tip by Gallagher, the puck intercept by Pittsburgh, don't put the puck behind the Montembeault is between the pipe, by the way, by the Montreal Canadiens. Now Harris used the board, bring the puck neutral zone, a little bit too fall for DUARTE. It was Drouin, by the way. Pittsburgh's coming back on the season. Zucker, bring it back to the side. Carter shoot the puck. Montembeau make a save and no rebound. And from the net, going to be the first shot of the night for the Pittsburgh Penguins against the Montreal Canadiens. We welcome everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Anything you want to talk about this, don't forget, between period, we talk about the game. So I would just want to mention this so you can talk to me about the game. Pittsburgh attacking now. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Block shot by Arbor, I believe. The puck go back in the corner. Chasing now by Whiteman. Whiteman up in the corner. And that in the corner, but running by Kapanen. Kapanen to the blue line. Reset by the Pittsburgh Penguin behind the goaltender. They go back to the other side. Pinch by the Pittsburgh at the corner. And bring back behind the net. Arbor intercept the puck. Arbor now try to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept again by Heinen. Heinen bring the puck to the other side. Pittsburgh keep the puck in the deep zone for Montreal Canadiens. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery by Kapanen. And for the net. Rebound. Hit a but! Montembeau score. Great goal for Heinen. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, Montembeau really bad. Haber, another mistake. And that way the Pittsburgh Penguins, at the second shot of the game, take the lead 1-0 against the Pittsburgh. A bad turnover on defensive zone. We predict it's going to be a long night for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's the way it starts with another shot, another goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then score for the Pittsburgh. A great play by Kapanen. And Montembeau was already down. Montembeau was down already. So it is what it is. You watch the same game, Roger. A rumor for a trade MK King and add maybe Iafallo about this. I don't think so, Rand, for Iafallo, because they don't looking for the forward, they're looking for the defenseman. So now we have see what happened. The phone call from they look about the blue line, possibly to get them on 12, checking the pad to see if you have a call or not. Let's just take a moment and thanks so much, Luciano. Under review, Ran, coach withdrew bombs about this. Street, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Ab could not get out of the zone about this one. Do we have we have a review call, guys. Review call. No goal. Yeah, no goal. Ladies and gentlemen, no goal. So the Montreal is wave the goal and they have no goal after. We'll see what's happening on this one over there. Look like he hit the inside post, guys. So no goal on that one over there. The puck go back on the left side. Reset by Pittsburgh. Shoot the puck, Le Tank. The puck go over the head of Montembeau. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Sapkowski went out. Get hit solidly over there. And the puck go out to the Whiteman. Whiteman pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman's coming. Fire puck over the head of the Smith. Recovered by Hoffman. Keep controlling the Ash Mike. Bring the puck to corner to Sapkowski. Sapkowski in front of the net of the right door. He's coming. Whiteman shoot the puck. Demis Smith make a save and no rebound. A great play by Sapkowski to see Demis Smith, to see Whiteman. The Montreal Canadiens first shot of the night over the Pittsburgh. We'll go to reset now on the left side of the Pittsburgh. Coach, comment ça va? Ça va bien? United family. Thanks, Alexis, to be with us. Tony, welcome back in the house, Tony. Great to see you, my friend. Going well. Pittsburgh win the first off by Petrie down the puck in the neutral zone. The puck go back deep zone. Montreal Canadiens chased by Jake 1-0. Win the puck in front of Savard. The puck start back to Crosby. Crosby to the blue line. Keep controlling right now by Petrie. Petrie to Crosby. Pass the puck to that side. Shoot the puck over the Montembeau. Reset behind the net by Guenzel. Guenzel to the right side. Montembeau pass the puck to Crosby. Crosby went out to Ross. Ross coming around the Crosby in front of the net. The back door. No chance. The puck go back to Zuski. Zuski went out. Pass the puck to Monahan. No chance. The puck go back to Petrie. Petrie used the ball to pass the puck to Crosby. Pass the puck now. Battle in the offensive zone. The puck turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. And now it's Monahan. Pass the puck to Cooley. Cooley's coming to go back to Savard. New New plus coming for both teams with 17 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Megan, welcome aboard. Thank you, everybody. Andrea, welcome aboard. Everybody looking great now. Dadanav's coming. Dadanave, shoot the puck. Block shot by Pittsburgh. Get out the zone. Neutral zone. Carter's controlling the puck. Kick out the puck behind to the tank. Fire the puck. Miss the net belly. The puck go to the side. Intercept by Dumoulin. Ring the puck behind the net. Montreal recovery behind the net by Savard. Savard used the board to get a puck outside the zone. And finally a puck on neutral zone. Reset by Pittsburgh. An offensive zone. Possibility offside by Malkin. We're going to reset a neutral zone with 16:35 to 1 second to go on the first period. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. Gallagher Hockey, very decent team, but just cannot really clear the zone. Really, I agree with you, Gallagher. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation. C'est ça pour le draft coach. C'est quoi la note scouting staff? Très bonne note, Alexis. Ils ont très bien fait une très bonne job pour le Montreal Canadien. Le parc en deux zones, c'est par Anderson, lose the park to Hennen. Hennen go D with the Ruta don't play the puck on the defensive zone. Montreal play the puck, use the board to pass the puck, but intercept by the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh recover the puck behind the net. I think it was Carter. Carter with Annan and Kapanen together. Pass to the blue line, get out by Montreal. And transition now. Montreal pass the puck side. Break away by Montreal. It's Anderson in one hand. Shoot the puck on one hand. No chance to get a little bit better. Great play by Montreal on the transition. And that would be the first opportunity to go back behind the net of Montreal. Is right now Dak play with that enough. And Anderson, the puck go back to under the side. It was the one, I apologize. Back to Anderson. Pass the puck to the D. Whiteman with Arbor. New plus coming for both teams. Going to reset on defensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. They expect new players. Is Sakoski on the ice right now with Jake Evans and Mike Hoffman. The pull back on the left side. Back to now to Whiteman. Don't play the puck. Chased by Jake Evans on the cuff corner. Sakoski joined the party right there. Pushing out by Pittsburgh. Try to puck around. Jake Evans try to get a puck. Intercept right out by pinch by I think it was Kovacevic. The puck go back by the goaltender. The puck stopped by Smith on his left side. Going to get reset on the left side of Chris Smith. Super chat, Michael DeVellano. Super sticker, reverse, chop, chop, chop. Super chat or super fire, mister. Thanks so much for your hype, super chat, everybody. We appreciate all the people support the Hockey Nation Show. Montreal shoot the puck. A rebound by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Use the ball to get a puck outside the zone, neutral zone. All the way back on defensive zone by Kovacevic on the back end. It's a bad play by Kovacevic. But finally try to get the puck. Pressure by Pittsburgh Penguins went out in the corner to try to get by Jake Evans. The 4 line on the Pittsburgh and Montreal. Pauline was on the ice. Puck went out, getting by the Montreal Canadiens. And neutral zone, don't play the puck. Chased by Jake Evans behind the goaltender. Petrie going to be the first one to recover the puck. Try to get by in front of Klafowski. Pass the puck to the left side. Zucker pass the puck to the go now. Pittsburgh's coming. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Back to Coley. Coley bring the puck around the board to Savard. Savard's going to be behind the net. Going to reset for the Montreal Canadiens. Zuski, Caulfield, and Monahan on the ice. Savard to Zuski at the red line. Don't play the puck. Chased by Monahan to under the side. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. Crosby recover the puck behind the goal line. Crosby long stretch pass all the way back over there. Guanz's side to get the puck. Beat Savard. Finally, we have an icing for the Pittsburgh. We're going to reset all the way back on defensive zone for the Pittsburgh. And that's the only thing we have so far. Thanks so much for part of the show. Andrea Avgonas, Detroit, Pittsburgh. Andrea, welcome back in the house. We'll see what's happening. The keys to be sure Montreal stay in the game. And we know they have already a goal refused from the Pittsburgh Penguins after the puck never reached the net. The pull back now, Montreal, shoot the puck. Block shot by the Pittsburgh. Use the ball by the side. And now they coming back on the left side, bring the puck all the way back over. Savard play with the hands, pass the puck to get to Monahan, turn around, almost cost the goal right there. No, Montreal's coming now on the left side, bring back Coley. Coley control the puck at the hash mark, change the direction. Back hands on a drop to get to Caulfield. Caulfield on the back on the behind the goaltender. Minor battle for the puck, chased by Dumoulin. Finally, Pittsburgh going to recover. Intercept by Caulfield. Caulfield's coming on the back end. Shoot the puck. Miss the net belly. Back to the net side. Recover by Montreal. Shoot the puck again. Goaltender. The Now, they're trying to get a puck. Montreal, put some pressure. Caulfield's coming on the back door. Intercept right away. Another chance by Caulfield. Back to Savard. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Zuski tipped the puck. No chance. Dumoulin recovery puck. Pass the puck to the corner. Pressure by now by Montreal. Cody pressure all the way back behind the goaltender. Push by Dumoulin. And finally, they're trying to get a puck. Turn around right there. They're trying to get out. Turn around behind the goal line. Pass again to Dumoulin. Pressure by Montreal. Now Dumoulin down to the back right there. Pittsburgh possibly I've seen offside of the blind. That's what the call in front of Zucker. Go to restart a neutral zone. Great positive for Montreal. Like the forechecking about that one of their Caulfield make a couple of turnover from the Pittsburgh Penguins. The pressure Pittsburgh cannot have some difficult time in the zone, but honestly, no, Montreal cannot take advantage of that. We have a TV timeout, guys. We welcome everybody part of the show tonight. Hey, well, welcome everybody. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. If you are part of the show, we welcome. Ran, King, maybe, follow involved. No, Ran, I'll tell you right now, the Montreal not looking for add more players forward. They're looking for the right defenseman for the Los Angeles King Ran. And that's the reason you heard about that rumor about this one over there. So that's what's happening about this. And then, the final score, I predict tonight 5-2 for the Pittsburgh. And then, Alexis, très bon choix à propos de Owen Becker. Il pourrait être un choix de première ronde. Oh, yeah, you're right. Not a problem, Rand. It's all good, my friend. I would welcome back Mr. Cruz the Groove. Welcome in the house tonight. And I heard about Brad Clark and Montreal. It's not really true, Alexis. That's a lot of rumor about this. They're not going to trade Clark to Montreal. That would cost Montreal a big step over there. Boston take the lead 1-0 from Fernando. Thank you much, Mr. Pucker and Mike Réjean. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us tonight. And we welcome everybody as part of the go. Just answer that answer. I apologize. Sometimes I don't answer everything, guys, because I'm very busy. Jeff Petrie just got a welcome back home for everybody. Just wave to the people. So congratulations, Jeff Petrie. The pull back now to Montreal, back to DDD. Harris pass to Kovacevic. Use the board. Don't in front of the net. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming to the side. Turn around by 17. Jeez, I cannot remember. The soccer in front of the net. A little bit too far. Turn around by the Dumoulin, by battle for the puck on the left side. It was, honestly, it was, that's Milson Patterson. The puck go back at the line. Petrie shoot the puck, stop by Montembeau. Get out the zone by Montreal. The transition right now. Tabernac qui contrôle le puck, kick out the puck a little bit too far for Gallagher. Gallagher in front of the net, miss the net. The puck go back at the line. Pinch right now by Harris. Harris right now behind the net to Gallagher. Gallagher left side Smith. Gallagher behind the net to Montreal. For the jet! Oh, great shot for that enough on that one over there. Montreal have a good opportunity right there. Harris could not put the puck behind. The puck back to Devarak right now. A little bit to Tabernac. Then Ashmack to the blue line. Shot it back of there. Bad play by the Montreal Canadiens on the D right away by Kovacevic. The puck go back. Great recovery by Kovacevic. Kovacevic control the puck behind the net. Kovacevic, you don't have a great game so far. A little bit strange. A little bit, a couple of good decisions where I'm a little bit worried about him. But so far, the score is still 0-0. Montreal looking a little bit better for the last couple of minutes. The back turn around by Pittsburgh and the neutral zone. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle all the way, but let time go to recover defensive zone. Chase by Monahan. Intercept by Caulfield. Caulfield's calling out. Caulfield shoots for the puck. Smith rebound. A great save by Smith. Again, Caulfield go low down, but this man was ready. Turn around by Crosby. Crosby loses the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Is that a recovery? Caulfield to Suzuki. Suzuki to Monahan. Monahan to Caulfield. Caulfield to Suzuki. It's coming down. Fire in for the net. Tip. Caulfield can put the puck on his blade, and the puck go all the way back on defensive zone. The puck go high sink by Pittsburgh. The puck go behind the net, go inside, chase the puck, win the ball, recover the puck in the corner, drive the puck at the blue line. Set up right now by Pedersen, I believe. Recovery by Crosby. Crosby ran the puck to the blue line, opposite side. Back to Ruta. Ruta dumping the puck. Back again by Pittsburgh. Dumping the puck behind the net to Crosby. Crosby waiting for teammates. He's ending, by the way. Shoot the puck for Pittsburgh, and it's stopped by Montreal. Possibility right now, pass the puck in l'autre zone. It's coming on the back door. And by the Montreal Canadiens. Caulfield on the back door, and intercept by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming out. Jeff Carter. Carter, the veteran, 60 years old. Possibly outside of the blue line. Pittsburgh have some trouble on the entering zone, which creates some kind of offside. That's the third one on the row for them. So, again, Montreal put some pressure on Pittsburgh. Caulfield, Zuski, and Monahan looking good together. And this Smith was aware of the shot of the Caulfield low on his right side. He make a save. Kerry Willett, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Face off the neutral zone. Thanks for being with us, Mr. Kerry, about this one over there. Puck went out to the other side. Ruta pass the puck, DDD. Keep the puck down, dump the puck behind it. Montembeault ran the puck around the board, intercept by Carter. Carter shot the puck. Montembeault was barely coming back. Bad play by Montembeault. Set down by the Pittsburgh. Bring the puck to corner. Chased by Carter. They tried to cycling the puck. Chased by Hennon. Montreal still the puck went out to the board. Albert down the puck. Ruta play the puck. Pass with the ice save for the Montreal Canadiens. It's going no way because the puck hit the Smith. They reversed by the Pittsburgh. Montreal first one to get the puck. Bring the puck to Ashmat. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Ran out, down play the puck. Albert lose his edge. Find a way to get a puck on the back door. A little bit too far for Dak. The puck will go back to Pittsburgh. Great play by Kirby Dak from the behind, but it's stuck back up. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Go DDD from Ruta. Ruta got hit by Drouin. The puck go deep zone. Montreal Canadiens. Another icing. Very bad structure or organized by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Look like they are not on their game so far in the first 10 minutes of the game. Montreal have 4 shots and the Pittsburgh have 2. After 9 minutes, 50 seconds, we have 10-10 to go remaining on the first period. We welcome everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show. If you have any questions, please ask, and we're going to answer you the best we can. Mr. Jay Massicotte, welcome back in the house, Jay. Hey, welcome back. The puck go back to the other side. Recovered by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh dumping in by Harris. The puck go back deep. Jeff Yorai, Sarkozy is on there with Jake Evans. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens, but Pittsburgh recovery to find a way to get a puck. Harris keep the puck in the zone. Bring the puck in the corner. Back to Sarkozy. Sarkozy now keep controlling the puck at the blue line. It was Jake Evans. I apologize. The puck go behind the net by Jake Evans. The puck is Sarkozy. It was Mike Hoffman, by the way. It was not Sarkozy. The puck is right now battle for 4 players. Josh Archibald is right there. And Montreal trying to get a puck is Evan. Sarkozy played really good. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up by Whiteman. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Rebound to the other side. Back again by Jake Evans. Looking right now. Keep controlling the puck. Bring the blue. Fire puck. Stop by Smith. Back again to Harris shoot the puck. Block shot by the Smith. The puck go back on the gunner. Jake Evans ran the puck around. The Montreal put some pressure on the 4-9. Pinch by Jonathan Harris on the corner. Keep the puck deep with Hoffman. Hoffman battle for the puck. Pittsburgh try to get puck. DDD finally to find a way to get a puck outside the zone. Use the board. And the puck goes slightly back on the zone. New players coming for the Pittsburgh and Montreal. Good shot. Good play by the Montreal 4-line. Sarkozy out. And the first line is coming for the Montreal Canadiens. Harris behind Montembeault in front of Megan right now, ex-Carolina Hurricane, by the way. Montreal use the board. Back to Dvorak. Dvorak at the red line. Coming offensive zone. Keep control the puck by Dvorak. With that enough, he got to go. Dvorak on the right side of the Smith. Bring the puck around the board. A little bit too far. Intercept by Pittsburgh. It's coming. Kapanen. Pass the puck to the other side. Kapanen don't put the puck. Intercept by Whiteman. Use the board. The puck goes to the other side. Recovery by Montreal. It's coming to the other side. Now Montreal keep up. Speedorama. Smith. The rebound. No chance for the Montreal. Great opportunity for the Montreal. That enough. That enough is looking better in front of the net right now. They try to pass together. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh get out on the zone at the red line. Kick out an offensive side. A little bit too far for Megan. Whiteman recover the puck. Try to help him by Dadanav. The puck is stuck right now, but between McKinn and Dadanav, Whiteman still the puck. Whiteman now behind Montembeault. Use the ball to pass the puck neutral zone. A little bit too far for Gallagher. Finally, Pittsburgh going to recovery. Turn around. Gallagher's coming back in the offensive zone. Gallagher looking. Fire the puck. Block shot by Jeff Petrie or Peterson. I apologize. Peterson play with Petrie. And for the net. Montreal shoot. This Smith make a save. No rebound. A great opportunity for the Montreal. The Suzuki. But again, Steve Smith is set it. Again, the Montreal Canadiens already faced 8 shots so far for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the Pittsburgh really not theirs. It looked like they still end up playing tonight. I never see Pittsburgh to play that way. Everybody, you are absolutely right, Ran, Chris. Great chance, Ran, about that enough. Fernando, you're right. And it's fun team on the road and at home so far. More confident. Gallagher, great point of that. We appreciate that. This is on fire now. You're absolutely right, Gallagher, about this. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show. Mr. TAG, welcome back in the house from the New York Islanders. TH, a great game for the month for the Islanders last week. 7 goals. And Smith are on fire. And that's what Gary fearless prediction. Sarkozy Spring Hoffman for a great scoring chance tonight, and he burned it. So far, the 4 lines, Jerry, have a good the last couple of shifts. They did very well. They put some pressure, and everybody put pressure. I think Pittsburgh are a little bit surprised by the transition of Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of this game. We can see Montreal have a great transition, and the defense, the player for the Montreal joined the rush. We see Harris deep zone, and we see a great shot of the Whiteman on the left side. I think Kovacevic may be the only one struggle for the Montreal Canadiens, and it will be interesting. Since they refused the goal to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh look like they are like a ghost. We don't see them nowhere close. So it'll be interesting how they're going to respond. I'm sure Mike Sullivan's going to talk to them during the break, TV timeout, and tell them, look, guys, calm down here. We are in the game. This Smith, keep us in the game. So let's come back where we're supposed to be. And I like that enough game so far, by the way, for the Montreal Canadiens. So that's where we are. Dawson Sport Corner is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Trust me, I was shocked. We never scored. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you about this one. Finally, we were going to restart. Pittsburgh control the puck. Zucker bring the puck behind. Down play the puck by Patterson. Montebo play the puck. Drive the puck right now by Kovacevic. Another bad communication. Kovacevic struggle, to be honest with you. The puck go back to Drouin. Lave the puck in neutral zone. The puck go back to behind Anderson. Lave his edge at the front of the bench of the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming back on the offensive zone. On the right side, shoot the puck. Montebo make a save. Montebo is look like shaky, by the way. The puck by Pittsburgh in front of the net. Montebo make us barely miss the net, but Montebo was surprised by the puck. Now the Montreal try to get the puck. Another turnover. Create by Jonathan Drouin, got on the back door, a little bit too far for Pedersen, bring the puck around the board, and then Pittsburgh control the puck in front of Kovacevic. Now joining and the party by Carter, I believe the puck go out by Drouin. Drouin keep controlling the puck, turn around by the Montreal Canadiens, don't play the puck by Anderson, chasing the puck in front of the pit 3. The puck go back. Anderson, second time, lost his edge with his skate. I don't know what's wrong with his skate. Anyhow, the puck go back by Hoffman. Hoffman play the puck right now, keep controlling, use the ball to get the puck outside the zone, come back by Montreal Canadiens. Pass to now to the left side. Now joined by play by the defenseman by the Montreal Canadiens. Don't play the puck by Harris. Bring the puck to the corner. Recovery by Jake Evans. Back to Harris. Nobody was there. The puck go all back on defensive zone. Savard going to recovery. New players coming from Montreal Canadiens. Savard now use the ball to Coley. Left the puck go all back outside zone. Neutral zone. Reset by Pittsburgh. Don't play the puck by Montreal. Coley to Savard. Savard in front of Montembeault. New players coming from Mike Sullivan. It's going to be Crosby. Savard keeps controlling the puck at the blue line. Keep the puck at the left side. Controlling by now by Caulfield. Caulfield's coming now on the right side. Smith shoot the puck. Great play by Smith by Caulfield over Letang. But again, they make a save. Going to restart now on the right side of Mike Smith with 0-0, guys, at this moment between the Pittsburgh and the Montreal Canadiens. Charge. Here we go. Montreal set up now. Harbour with Whiteman. Back to Harbour. Harbour's killing now. Pass the point neutral zone. Set by Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Sarkozy. Lose the puck. Turn around. Now Pittsburgh's coming back. Bad play by Harbour and Sarkozy right now. You can see the kids going to learn the Carter right now with Evans and Whiteman and Hennen, Kapanen and Harbour. The puck stuck between all the skate right there. The puck go barely moving. We're still at the right side of left side of Montembeault. Hennen loses his edge. The puck stuck right now. Nobody go there. Harbour pushing everybody. And then the puck try to get there. No whistle yet by the referee. And we're still moving a little bit. The puck now by Hennen. We lost a couple of seconds right away back. The puck try to get back in the corner. Montreal try to get it out. Sarkozy play back. Sarkozy try to get beat. The Ruta defenseman, finally, he cannot reach the puck. The turnaround par le Montreal Canadien. Sarkozy pass the puck, miss the puck, completely reset by Jan Ruta. Ruta ex Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck to Pittsburgh. Reset par le Montreal Canadien. Turn around right now by Malkin. Malkin pass the puck back to Petrie. Petrie goes to Dumoulin. Back again to Patterson. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Montreal Canadien. Montembeault play the puck. Montembeault right now ran the puck around the board. Go back, intercept right now by Petrie at the hash mark. Turn around by the way by the Zucker. Zucker lose the puck back to Montreal Canadien. Use the board to get out the zone. Battle right now in the zone by Montreal. Dadonov. Dadonov pass the puck on the side. Back again by Gallagher. Drive the puck to Dadonov. Dadonov go contre. Back again to Gallagher. Gallagher lose the puck. Intercept by Pittsburgh. They are coming back on offensive zone. Malkin lose the puck in front of Dvorak. Pass the puck to Dadonov. Dadonov try pass to Gallagher. No chance. Dadonov recovery puck. Man, it's so funny. Gallagher, Dadonov cannot control the puck, but they always have the puck in their stick. Anyhow, Pittsburgh going to recover by Petrie in neutral zone. Intercept right now by McCann, I believe. Dumping the puck. I think it's Quinzel in front of Jordan Harris. Rest. Use the board by Harris. A bit too far for Kovacevic. Try to get by the round. Pinch by the Pittsburgh. The puck go outside the zone by Montreal. The stick out in neutral zone. Montreal can control the puck. Back door from Kirby Dak, I believe. The puck back behind the net from Montreal at the blue line. A bit too far. No chance from Montreal. Keep the puck in the zone. Reset by Caden Coley. Coley pass the puck in neutral zone. Turn around par le Montreal Canadien. Attaqué avec Dvorak. Don't play the puck to the left side. Was Kirby Dak. Apologize. Back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin chased by Anderson. Turn around. The Pittsburgh Canadiens out. They are coming by neutral zone. Keep controlling. Regroup on defensive zone by Crosby. New plus coming for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Drop the puck behind. Reset by Pedersen. Pedersen for the Smith. Chasing by Cole Caulfield. Use the ball to pass the ball in neutral zone. Turn around par le Montreal Canadien. Intercept by Ruta. Caulfield cannot keep the puck. Now Pittsburgh recovery. They're coming out of the blue line. Pass the puck in the blue line. Another icing for the Pittsburgh guys. The Pittsburgh guys offside. This is the number 5 time. When you see those kind of offside many times during the period, because the people they have a lot of misunderstanding or miscommunication between players, and the structure cannot get the momentum of the game. When you create so many whistles at the blue line, the entry zone for tonight, Pittsburgh is really, really off for what I can tell you since the beginning of this game. Robert Allen, welcome aboard. Zeph Lecar, welcome aboard. Doyon Louis Félix, welcome aboard, Doyon. Doyon, tu peux, excuse Louis Félix, il y a un autre site qui s'appelle sportrp.com, I believe. If anybody can remember that one, Luciano, in our tab, or Danny can put the link of this one, that'd be great if you don't mind. For Melissa possibly coaching for the app tonight. Joseph Laham, welcome aboard. And then Channel Grow so people can fit about this. Megan Sainte-Marie, thanks so much, Joseph. He's watching the live game, Zeph, about in our tap. Dan Asham, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We welcome everybody. And we really appreciate guys to be a part of the show. And someone have this Downbird, new subscriber, the Hockey National Show. Welcome in the family. Whoops, sorry about this one. This one, Coach, come on. TV timeout. Much more high octane for the gap. You're absolutely right about this, Julien. Welcome back, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Randy, to be a part of the show. But all you play. Let me see, Luciano. Score on the leave game, Melissa. It's at the bottom of my graphic. You can see all the score, Melissa. The score NHL guy is updated every 10 seconds, so you can follow this over there. It's easy to see that. So it's not a problem. You can get this. That'd be great. I think a sport. Just enjoy the show, please, Luciano. The puck go back here behind. Now we're going to wait for the players to set up the face-off. Sakoski is on the ice with Archibald and Poland. The 4 line, both teams are on the ice right now. The puck go behind McGinn, try to get the puck in front of Whiteman, turn around, Montreal, pick out the puck, chasing the puck right away back on the blue line. Pass the puck in the intercept by the Pittsburgh. Finally, they get out of the zone. Montreal is going to go in the 12 zone. Go Didi. Harper right now with the puck, dumping the puck for himself. Now stop at the hash mark, going to recover by the defenseman of the Pittsburgh. Turn around right away to rim the puck around the board to Ruta, lead the puck to neutral zone, pinch by the Montreal, keep the puck in the zone, back to Sakasi, back to Evans, through the puck, block shot by the Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh get out of the zone, the puck goes slightly back on defensive zone, new plus coming for both teams, back to Jake Evans, drop the puck to Haber, and the Montreal going to set up, new plus coming for both teams, the puck go back behind the goaltender, Montembeault, and reset by the Montreal Canadiens. It's Caden Cooley, I believe. Caden Cooley with the puck, looking right out to the right, pass the point to the zone, now don't pay by Ziski. Keep the puck, change the direction right now with Caulfield. The puck turn around by the Pittsburgh. Keep the puck in the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Hand and bring the puck to the side to Letang. Letang lob the puck neutral zone. Don't put the puck in defensive zone. Go back to Likinen. Likinen to Hennen. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. Good play by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Great save by Montembeault with a little bit over 2 minutes to go remaining on the first period between Pittsburgh and Montreal. A lob by Chris Letang and the puck bouncing on the defensive zone. Montreal go back on the back door and shoot a puck by Carter, I believe, and a good save by the Montembeault. Read the play very well. I like his movement. T-push from the left to the right, or the right to the left. Face up on the right side, or the left side of the Montembeault. T-rack face to Malkin. Malkin play with Zucker tonight. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Don't play the puck all the way back on defensive zone. No icing. First one to get there is Letang, and for the Dadonov, Gallagher, they rack on the ice. Malkin drop the puck. Now coming back by Pittsburgh. Change the direction right away. Letang go DD back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin pass to Malkin. Don't play the puck Montreal. The puck stuck in front of the bench, but finally Pittsburgh coming back on the offensive zone. But Gallagher battle for the puck, turn around again by Pittsburgh, and then Montreal finally find a way to get a puck. Go back now to Dadonov, and it was on to Devereux to Gallagher. Gallagher's coming now. Fire puck! Black shot by Montreal, by Pittsburgh. Rebound, Pittsburgh, recovery puck. Go back now by Pittsburgh. Don't play the puck behind the roster, behind the goaltender of the Montembeault. Cooley play a puck, great play for the Savard. Savard, long stretch pass, run out to Ziski. This is coming. 90 seconds to go remaining. Lob the puck to the right side. She's in the puck by on the right side by Savard, pinching the puck. We use the ball to the left side. A little bit too far for Ziski. The puck go back slightly back on defensive zone. She's by Caden Cooley and Quinzel. We have another icing. We're going to restart on the defensive zone of Pittsburgh. That's what we got so far. Guys, we have only 1 minute to go. The puck goes out. We need by the defensive zone of Pittsburgh. Bring the puck around the board. The puck goes stop back by the Montreal Canadiens by Cooley. The puck turn around right there. The puck stay in the zone, but finally the puck out. Dumping the puck by Savard. Going to reset all back on defensive zone. And the first one to get there is Pedersen. Pedersen keep controlling the puck. Kick out the puck to Petrie. Petrie looking. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Now coming back to Raquel, I believe. I'm not sure. The puck turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass. Intercept by Pittsburgh on defensive zone. Bad play by we have a pass hands, but it was a bad play by the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone. We're going to reset all the way back on the neutral zone with less of 1 minute to go remaining on the first period. Welcome back, Jose. Thank you, Mike. I need to watch the game. I don't want to watch the play-by-play. No problem, Mike. Wish you an amazing, great night. Thanks to stop by. We appreciate that. It's not for everybody, and we understand that part over there. To ask how are you doing? Roger, welcome back in the house. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. We have all the update by RG. Thanks to be able to talk about this during the game. Not just getting fast as ever. Yeah, Montreal went out, get a zone, control, but don't pin the puck to Letang. Letang use the board. Pass the puck to the left side. Yeah, Kapanen chasing the puck right now. The one going to recover the puck. The reverse give the puck to the blue line. Show the puck missing by Pittsburgh. The puck stay in the zone. Now still by Montreal. Control right now by Montreal. Don't be on the blue line. Keep the puck for Kirby Dak. A little bit too far for him. Recovery by Letang. Letang's coming now. Letang all the way back on the defensive zone. Keep the puck to Kapanen. Kapanen don't play the puck. Montembeault play the play. Pass the puck to Anderson. Anderson back to the right side to Whiteman. Whiteman long stretch pass right now by Drouin. Drouin right now to the left side. Coming from Montreal. Don't play the puck. No chance. And the puck go out of the play with about 7 seconds to go. Montreal have only one shot, guys, for the last 7 minutes. And the first period. So Montreal really not there for the last couple of minutes. Thank you so much, everybody. We have about 7 minutes to go remaining. 7 seconds. I apologize. 7 minutes. What? I'm sorry about that. Thanks so much. Great playing by the hands coach, Luciano. Thanks so much. And the puck right now on the left side of the Smith is Jake Evans. The puck dropped at the blind. Set up man out by Montreal. Shoot the puck. Missed the net by the Smith. Battle right now with Sakowski and going to be Jake Evans. Finally, this is going to be the end. That's it. That's all. The first 20 minutes done deal at the Bell Center. And after 20 minutes, guys, the score is 0-0. And we have 11 shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 6 only for the Pittsburgh. That's only we can resume this game so far at the Bell Center. So that's it. And nothing else. No penalty for both teams. Very quiet on the number of the shot. But again, like I said, Pittsburgh not looking there yet. We know at the beginning of the game, we have a goal. It was refused when they decide to disallow the goal because the puck it never go in. It only touched the inside post. So I just want to mention this one. Who dominated this period? Jeremy, I would say to you, little bit the better chance to scoring, Jeremy, it came from Montreal Canadiens, but not net domination, both teams. Honestly, Pittsburgh struggled with their not structure is not there yet. They are really disorganized, really bad passer. You can see they don't have the momentum yet, but no domination by any team overall about this one over there. Steve G, welcome aboard. And Stu, welcome back, Julien. Good game so far. Using the speed. I agree with you. I think, Julien, one thing I think Montreal did very well as during the first period, guy, is the transition. So their feet is moving. And you can see all the transformation of the new line, guys. The only one struggle right now is could be Dak. I think Dak didn't have nothing there at the first period. I like the Monahan, Caulfield, Ziski was pretty good. The line, Devorak, Gallagher, it was really good. Both of them. The 4 line, Jake Evans, Sakowski, Hoffman, not a bad period. But I think for me, that was a pretty good first period always with Devorak and Gallagher. But I think the line of Kirby Dak very more quiet compared to the rest of the team. And I think we need to have Kirby Dak more engaged in this game to have a better chance for the Montreal to win. Defensively, I would say to you, Kovacevic was maybe the one struggled the most on the defensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Haber, Harris, and Coley were looking good. Montembeault, all right. A bit shaky, Montembeault. Get only 6 shots, but you can see it's not like great position, everything like that. But that's what we got so far. Thank you for the phone call. J'appelle sometime doing homework. You're welcome, Jeremy. Anytime, my friend, will give you the best we can know about this. Mike, Caulfield will get the first goal. Great call, Mike. You have a great opportunity for Caulfield, at least one of them. A great shot at the left side of this Smith. Smith make a big save with a pad. Caulfield tried to go maybe at the 5-hole or surprise him over the blocker of the Smith, under the blocker of Smith, but the Smith was ready for that shot. So that's why we got Beaulieu 22, welcome aboard. La foule a manqué de respect à Bridré en le U1 Nicolas de Gauby. Ils l'ont pas hué en partant, Nicolas. Ils l'ont applaudi, puis ensuite, après, comme tous les joueurs qui font à Montréal, qui viennent jouer, puis quand ils contrôlent la rondelle, ils l'ont eu. Donc, vidéo tribune for Petrie, Alain Vaillancourt, exactly, Nicolas. You can see tribune for Petrie. That's a really nice for the Montreal Canadiens. So, thanks so much, Melissa. Really kind of you. So again, I'm calling Montreal win. Stu, welcome back, Mr. Allen and Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau. John Garage, welcome back. What do you think Sakowski will stay with the team? I don't think so, John. And I'm going to make a video the next 2 days. I want to see him play against Pittsburgh. I'll give you the reason what you need to learn and what he's going to do. Is it now, until Joel Armia is not in the lineup, they're going to give time to Sakowski to adapt everything like that. And don't worry about 9 game or 10 game. I feel at some point Sakowski, because too many forward, they have no chance. I think Sakowski will be the one going to be down. But it will be interesting how they're going to act. Look, it's not looking bad. They know what they want him to get some reps. They want him to use his body better. They want him to learn to create time with the puck. They want him to learn to create open space without the puck or with a puck for his teammate. It's just a process. So far, Martin Saint-Louis said if he can use his body a little bit better, when he said using it better is puck protection, win the battle against the board, and a little bit more solid on his skate. So this is kind of information that Sakowski need to improve. Now, is it better for him to play 10, 12 minutes per period per game or to go Laval Rocket and to get most puck? Another thing I would say to you, they want Sakasi touch the puck. When you touch the puck, you have a better chance. And that's what Martin Saint-Louis bring after the press conference yesterday, Monday. I think it was Saturday, by the way. But it was a report on the article. Where Hamburger, I'm not sure where it is in the league. It was only one some great time ago. Jeremy, and he got PTO by the Florida Panthers, Hammond. He did not sign a contract with Florida Panthers, so I'm not sure if he's going in American Hockey League. Je reviens toujours pas que Hughes a échangé privé, c'est un bon défenseur. Le problème, Nicolas, c'est pas à cause qu'il est un bon défenseur, c'est à cause de l'argent derrière de ça, Nicolas. Il avait un contrat de 4 ans à 6,25 $ par année. Donc, c'est trop demandant pour le Montréal qui essaie d'abaisser leur salary cap pour donner l'argent à des joueurs comme Caulfield, à Suzuki, à les young players qui sont coming with Montréal. Et ils ont obtenu un bon défenseur à 28 ans, 6 ans plus jeune, qui joue de la même façon que Jeff Petrie. Donc, à la fin de la journée, c'est une très bonne acquisition pour Montréal parce que tu vas baisser le salaire de Montréal à propos d'une coupe de millions. Tu as obtenu un joueur plus jeune, and that gave a chance to Montreal d'avoir d'autres joueurs dans l'alignement comme Sean Monahan. Ça, c'est un gros exemple comme celui-là. Arizona up 1-0. Marco, wow. Cole Pence go. Nicolas, parfait. Mon Nicolas, what we drop off from the jerky guy the other day. On sent au moins ça, plus capable. Pas de problème, Nicolas. C'est ton point de vue. Moi, je suis très heureux de l'acquisition. Je suis très heureux de la performance de Montréal. La direction est très bonne, meilleure que Marc Bergevin. On voit très bien que le Montréal ont des bonnes outils. Ils ont très engagé des très bonnes personnes. On est en reconstruction. Il faut attendre à peu près 2 à 3 ans. Ils connaissent vraiment qu'est-ce qu'ils font, Nicolas. Puis, comme partisan, moi, je suis très heureux de voir qu'ils font un très, très bon travail pour l'ensemble, pour l'instant. On voit très bien qu'on met sur les jeunes. C'est le fun de voir que c'est une nouvelle direction avec des nouvelles acquisitions qui permettent à Montréal, à long terme, de devenir une très bonne équipe. Et je suis très heureux de voir ça. Petrie, je vois mal l'an passé. Yann, il y avait une très mauvaise saison jusqu'à peu près aux 3/4 de la saison. Dans les derniers 22 games, je crois, Yann, il a produit à peu près 16 points, 17 points. Donc, il s'est racheté à la fin. Mais malheureusement, il voulait quitter Montréal. Donc, comme on avait dit, Montréal ne veut pas avoir... Coach, I'm not in the regional blackout after moving. ADS not letting me watch the ad. What do I do? You can go on the website. Anybody have the website? Everybody can put the website on. That'd be great. If you can do that, moderator, that'd be great. Alex Sagasky on the 4 line with 2 other decent players. The third of them watch up the Winnipeg line. Exactly, Sagasky on the right position right now. He play again the 4 line. A little bit less skilled, talented, Roger. I agree with you, Bush. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. Turn your TV off and then on again, Melissa. I tried to link and they are not working, Coach. I'm just looking for another. I'm now in a regional blackout after moving RDS. Honestly, trying the game for free. Maintenant, assumé, non, c'est la 4e ligne, Yann. Some result tonight, Rangers 2, Anaheim 1, Arizona 1, Toronto 0, Vancouver 1, Washington 1, and Los Angeles 2, and Detroit 1, Florida 1-0, and Boston 1. Remember, Mike Condon, the goalie, he is an assistant coach in Northeastern now, NCAA. Oh, wow. That's great to see that, Alan. The announcer made a statement why Monahan was not put on the face-off like in the last game, saying he is good at it. They are giving other players a chance to prove their skill and the reason. Julien, thanks so much. I think for me, Julien, they tried to bring some kind of help. The good thing about the Monahan guy, he buy time. he really create time and great space, and they want to open up space more for Caulfield and Zuski about this. Going out lane tonight, it's AB 3-2. Tony, great prediction about this. I like the player for me. Goalie not giving line to Crosby. Back more than Kawhi. He is so good at them. Yeah, he's still the puck. I think, Phil, for me, Marco, Dak was a little bit not there tonight overall, where I feel like he's not engaged like when he played with Monahan. It's my first impression about Dak. I did not mention his name a lot during the first period for me. But on the flip side, goalie looking great again tonight. Bel innocent quand Martin veut se produire. Bel innocent, comment Martin veut-il produire des points sur la 4e ligne? Ben, c'est pas comme ça, Yann. Yann, c'est pas produire des points qui est important. C'est de développer qui est le plus important. Il faut que tu comprennes, on n'est pas là pour gagner, on est là pour développer des jeunes. Donc, il faut que tu protèges les jeunes. C'est comme ça que tu construis une équipe, Yann. Should Dak be used to body more? Yes, not use the body more. You need to go on the pay, on the blueprint in front of the net, Butch, about could be Dak. Dak need to be more in front of the net. He need to be a little bit more where you can pay off to get some goal. So that will be the one I really need to learn more. But like I said, it was pretty good. About this, a great coach makes sense. J'ai not problème. À ce point, c'est mieux de le mettre à Laval que de jouer Sacramento avec aucune chance de se produire. Encore une fois, Yann, Martin Saint-Louis a très bien expliqué. Ils veulent le voir jouer des détails de la game pour l'instant. Et c'est comme ça qu'il va apprendre. Présentement, il est correct, guys. I don't know why you are so much negative with everything happening with Montreal Canadiens. Jeez, he's in the lineup. Let him play. Let him alone. Let him learn. It's all about learning. One is going to have an extra players. We'll see what happening with Sarkowski. Yes, possibly it would be better at Laval, but possible in 2 weeks and 3 weeks. Right now, he have a good period. Great, Sarkowski. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus. People are so negative. Anyhow. Déjà commencé. Non, la deuxième n'est pas déjà commencée. Jean-David Lessard, welcome aboard. Jean-GD, merci mon Jean-David, avec nous ce soir. Correct. We are developing team. Fans have to learn to be patient with the rebuild. That's the problem, Julien. People want everything. It's like, it's just for me, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So in the chat, don't forget, guys. Coach, did Harris and Aber have a strong start as well? The first period, yes, I'll be with you. All the rookies right now, the lineup, they'll have a first period, Jerry very well. The only thing I would say you struggle a bit was Kovacevic on the defensive zone. But overall, and I think the fact like Montreal have a difficult time in Detroit and Washington because the defensive zone, because the pressure of the fourth checker of both teams put Montreal Canadiens take quicker decision and they struggle. Tonight, Pittsburgh does not bring that kind of fourth checking on the Montreal, and Montreal move the puck quicker and the transition is better. So all this together make Montreal looking better overall, Julien or Jerry. WST, welcome back. Dak use his reach instant of the body, much like the Leaf and Joe. And well, that's a pretty good point to see that WST. I think Ekbal is a bit more faster, but the use is a way. It's a great way to say that his reach, puck, whatever it is. Like Marco said, he's still the puck at some point behind the defenseman. Pas de problème, mon Yann. Dawson, Spot, Connor, welcome back. I hope you all guys' day is going well. And mine is become. I apologize for that. Dawson, the good thing about this, the day will be done the next couple hours. You're going to start a new live tomorrow morning. You're going to have another deposit of the 24 hours, and you take the best of those days. And always forget behind us. Always see what is in front of us, Mr. Dawson. Mark Raleigh, welcome aboard. He played 30 shift and now he is no good. Fans are Praise that kid. He is not blessing. Thanks a lot, Mark, about your comments. Just try to use better words. But otherwise, I love your comments, Mark. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. And welcome the family. And you, Mark, you nail it. You're absolutely right about this one. Dean, welcome aboard. Panarin looking like one of is not the best player in the league so far. Still essentially early. Looking like one of not the best. I think Dean Panarin have a good start with the New York Rangers. I think I have 4 or 5 points so far. But again, sorry about that. I start the second period because it's coming very soon. Put all the update here. I'm going to start this very soon. I'm going to go right there. But I can, your point of view, I think it would be fine, Dean, about him. You're welcome, Jerry. Austin, Brick, whatever, you're welcome. Austin to be a part of the show. Julien, you're right on your awesome call. You're welcome, Julien. Don't forget, guys, 25 to like one of it. Thanks so much, everybody, for the like. Great job tonight. It sounds like I have of flying TABERNAK on the mission tonight. Great point about this, Jerry, about that enough. Maybe one of the best players of the first period for the Montreal Canadiens. Looking is find a way have an opportunity to score tonight. You're really great point statement right now, Jerry. Thanks for your phone call. All of my ex-girlfriend cheat on me. Sorry to hear that, Dawson. Life is not easy sometimes. I always said to you, Dawson, the best thing I can tell you, when someone does this to someone, cheating in life, but that person you are with, you deserve better. That's all I can tell you that. I know it's hard to hear that. It's hard to see this. It's hard to not see the positive about everything else. But I would say that you deserve better because you are a great person. And you better to go to get another one where she will be there for you and for the right reason. So I just want to give you this, my advice about this. But I'm not the best person to tell you everything about this. Sawadee Crab, Mr. Franco Iacono. Do you remember the Island Trailblazer enjoyed the ad tonight, but sometimes they cannot keep it simple. Maybe the extra pass is not necessary to go out goal. Yeah, I remember the Island Club Traverse basketball. But Franco will say to you, the fancy pass sometimes is a little bit too much, right? Better to shoot the puck in the net. You're absolutely right about this. A great statement about this. Thanks so much for all the like. I just heard from Saddle Shane would probably be used as a winger. Eric Morrison. Great to see Shane Wright back in the lineup tonight. Seattle play again the Carolina Hurricane with a decent goalie. His main out would be more successful. Little bit, but they are not there. But they missed a couple of players, right? A first quarterback and then a good goaltender. Better about this one over there. So I was going to say best average leave your best Dawson. We have plenty of fish and that's see. Yep, absolutely right about this. Thanks, Coach. Danny, you're welcome, my friend. Coach, do you think it's a mistake to use Shane Wright on the wing instead? No, not at all. About this, they have a plan. For what we heard, they have a plan for him. They expect him to learn and take a time. And I think you're welcome, Dawson. I think at the end of the day, guys, is to any rookies to wait and develop them properly and to be patient. And please, 7, 8, 9 minutes, no big deal. Randy Walkman leave outerable. Stop Motion Penta is back in the house. Mr. Stop, a big fan of the Dallas Star and the Ottawa Senator. Thanks for being with us, Motion Penta. We miss you, buddy. Glad to see you tonight at the Hockey Nation show. The second period is going to restart. And we wish you an amazing, great second period, guys. And bonne période, mes amis. The puck intercept by Pittsburgh in offensive zone. Turnaround went up by Gwenzel. Chasing went up by the Montreal Canadiens. Stuck over there. Back of the intercept by Caulfield. Caulfield passed the puck to the side to Savard. Savard passed the back door to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming now. Caulfield looking back at the blue line. Looking control the corner. Fire puck. This make a save. Rebound. Pittsburgh try to get a puck and intercept. Finally, Gwenzel going to recover behind the net. Pass the puck and they're going to reset by Dumoulin waiting for new players. A good shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Great again transition. Intercept by the Montreal. Now, it's Dumoulin. Dumoulin, long stretch in the zone. Tip by Pittsburgh. Come in offensive zone. Pass back behind the net by Arias. Arias right now. Turn around. Change the direction. Great play by Arias. Use the board. Pass the puck in the zone. Go back to the left side. Great play by Montreal. Kovacevic right now. Dump the puck behind the net. Intercept right now. Recover the puck. Zucker intercept. Finally, puck with Malkin. Malkin to Kovacevic. Bring the puck to Montreal. A bad play. Shoot the puck in front of the net. The puck rebound on the left side of the Smith at Pittsburgh going to recovery. Don't play the puck behind Montembeault. All the way back to the other side. She's saved right now by Zucker. Archibald. Draw the puck behind to Malkin. Malkin in front net. No chance. The puck go to the other side. Pitching right now by TABERNAK. Pittsburgh don't play the puck. The puck stay in the zone. Paddle right now. A great play right now by Pittsburgh. Intercept right now by Zucker. Pass the puck to the other side. Pittsburgh keep controlling. Bring the puck. Fire the puck. Black shot and miss the net. Go recovery by Montreal Canadiens on the right side. Montreal attacking right now. Get out the puck of the zone. TABERNAK get hit solidly by Petrie. Petrie maybe his best hit of the season. Shoot a puck. This man make a save. Oh, what a save by this Smith. I believe was going to go. The puck go back on defensive zone by Montreal Canadiens. Go to reset by Whiteman. Pass the puck on the side. Now go back to Drouin. Drouin right now battle in front of the net, in front of the bench. Montreal going to regroup. By the Montreal, Pittsburgh, try to get a puck. The puck go back, bounced by Whiteman. The puck go back in the zone, chased by Kapanen. Kapanen bring the puck on defensive to Petrie. Go DDD. Back to Patterson. Patterson, long term puck. Don't put the puck back out the play or go to reset. Great pursuit from Montreal Canadiens. Again, Petrie hit solidly Mr. TABERNAK at the blue line. Maybe one of the best hit by Jeff Petrie in the last 4 years I can see him play or in the hockey. You're welcome, Dawson. That's the family we are here, my friend. Great chance for Gallagher. Still. Thanks so much, Mr. Dawson. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Go DDD. They go to regroup on the defensive zone. Set up right now by Hoffman. Hoffman back to that Whiteman. Whiteman to Harbour. Harbour juggle with the puck. Doing the puck to Sakoski. Sakoski in front of the bench. Don't put the puck on the right side of the Smith. It's just right now by the Pittsburgh. Intercept par Montreal Canadien. Take it, Jake Evan. Evan qui contre le puck in the corner. Bring the puck to Sakoski. Battle for the puck with Hoffman. Pittsburgh try to get the puck out the zone. Pinch by now by Hoffman. Great play by Sakoski right now. Finally, the puck will be out by Pittsburgh. Coming out in offensive zone. Don't put the puck at the right side. Go around. Try to get the puck around Arbor. Just right now. Great hit by now. Whiteman loses his edge. Get hit solidly. That's the second player of the small player for Whiteman. And TABERNAK get hit solidly by the Pittsburgh. Turn around by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Finally, Montreal don't put the puck on the right side of the tank. Going to recovery. New players coming for Pittsburgh for the Montreal. Jake Evans right now go to the bench, go to DDD, pas Dumoulin. Dumoulin hold the puck right now, pass up in the zone, intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Savard, bad pass, recovery by himself behind Montembeault, ran the puck all the back at the blind, and the puck go outside the zone, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Coming now on offensive zone, don't put the puck the right side of the Smith, intercept by Pittsburgh, recovery by Montreal. Coffee shoot the puck, black shot by Dumoulin, the puck go behind the net, recovery by Pittsburgh. This is keep battle for the puck, bring the puck to Monahan, Monahan to run to Coffee to the other side. Coffee now bring the puck to an opposite corner, the puck go out of the play, we go to restart the left side, the Smith, Whiteman, hit the wall, but a check went out. Whiteman looked like shaky on the bench. Whiteman will never see Archibald just hit Whiteman, and again, Whiteman lost his edge, and he looked like a little bit, like I said, shaky for sure. That's what we got right now on the right side of the Smith. Winning by Pittsburgh. Pedersen don't put the puck. Recovery by Savard. Savard use the board. Intercept out by Malkin. Malkin's coming. Kick out the puck on the right side. Shoot in front of the net. Miss the intercept by Montreal. But Pittsburgh find a way to get a puck back to Pedersen. On the back door. Fire! Enemy! Montembeault very slow on that move over there. Wow, Montembeault. I can see him I can see the shot of the one-timer. How can you, Montembeault, cannot be square on that one over there? What a bad play by Montembeault on that one over there. And look, watch the play develop on the right side. Malkin scored on that one. But look again, how Montembeault was not ready on this one. Oh, my God. Montembeault. Like this, the Pittsburgh Penguins scored the first goal of the game. Wow. What a bad play by Montembeault. Not ready on that shot there. You talk about the momentum of the game. Check right now the Montreal, how they going to respond to that one after that. When a goalie gave a bad goal, Montreal cannot suffer now. Already Pittsburgh attacking right now behind Montembeault. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Ran the puck around the board. Intercept by Savard. Savard right now in the corner. Chased by Cooley. Cooley used the board. Intercept right now by the Pittsburgh. Finally turn around at the blue line. Keep controlling now. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. Crosby rebound and for the net. Another save. Suzuki recovery puck. Suzuki right now keep controlling. Don't put the puck. Intercept by Pittsburgh. The puck goes slowly to Smith. Bring the puck in the corner. Suzuki still the puck. Back to Monahan. Monahan right now in the corner. Back all the way behind the net. Go back on the underside. And go back to left side by Pittsburgh. Go to recovery behind the net. Go DD back to rim the puck around the board. And back again by Raquel. Raquel don't put the puck beside Montembeault. Bring the puck to the right side. Well, to Kovacevic, go Harris. Long search by the neutral zone. Tip the puck by Suzuki. The puck go back to Harris. We're going to have a whistle. We're going to restart a neutral zone. Whiteman still shaky on the bench. Coming back on the locker room. Finally go back on the ice. But again, a turnover for the Montreal Canadiens by Savard. And the pass to Malkin. And great opportunity for Pittsburgh. And that's what happening for the Montreal. Like, look, the one time, why Montembeault was not really on that shot. Unbelievable. It's Lincoln time. Carey Price on. It's Allen time. Randy, welcome back at development period. Roger. Yeah. Mike, has happened. Facer now on the middle of the ice at this moment. The puck went out to left side. The puck go recovery by Montreal Canadiens. The first one to get there. For a power play Montreal Canadiens. Go back all the way back. Hooking for the Kirby Dack, I believe. Power play go. Power play now for the Pittsburgh. The first penalty of the night. We have Kirby Dack. 2 minutes for hooking. Pittsburgh for the first time. They're going to send on the ice the Malkin. Of course, the Crosby, the Letank. Montreal get out of the zone. Keep controlling by Jake Evans. Keep controlling, but finally lose the puck. Pittsburgh going to recovery on defensive zone and going to reset all the way back. Here we go. Pittsburgh, long stretch play run out by Crosby. Crosby's coming offensive zone. Kick out the puck to the right side. Drive the puck behind to Letank. Letank to Ashmark. Looking right now. Montreal set up. Evans, Tadenave, Savard, and Cooley. Shoot the puck for the net. Battle right now for the weight. Jake Evans recover the puck. Evans don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. And going to reset. Montreal is at 88.9% on the power play on the PK. The puck long stretch back by the tank. Brings the puck to the right side a little bit too far. Recovery anyway by Guanzel. Guanzel bring the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Go back in the corner. Drive the puck to the side. Montreal don't put the puck for the second time. All the way back on defensive zone with 70 seconds to go remaining on the power play. And 40 minutes, a little bit over for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And second period. Turn around by Montreal Canadiens. Attacking now. 1-1. Suzuki shoot the puck. Makes Smith make a save with a blocker. Go back on the defensive on Montreal. Go to recovery. Pittsburgh have not much on the power play so far. Go back on defensive zone. Reset right now by Raquel. Raquel right now control the puck. Skating with the puck at the blue line. Coming to the red line. Keep controlling right now. Go back on offensive zone. Kick out the puck to the left side. Reset right now by Pittsburgh. On the back end, it was a Carter. Finally, Montreal don't play the puck, but they were Raquel with 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Pittsburgh. And we're going to reset on the defensive zone by Jeff Petrie. Petrie on the unit number 2 for Pittsburgh. Go to reset now. Keep controlling the puck at the red line. Keep controlling on the offensive zone. Kick out the puck on the left side to Zucker. Zucker the hash mark on the back door to another side. Back to the line. Fire! Man, the ball makers have the blocker. Rebound. The ball back C in the zone by Pittsburgh. Don't play the puck all the way back to the other side. A little bit too far. But Pittsburgh find a way to get the puck at the Carter. Carter behind the Montembeault. Recovery by Raquel. Raquel keep controlling. Fire puck! Block shot by Montreal Canadiens. Jake Evans recovery puck. Evans strength right now. 5 versus 5. Evans don't put the puck all the way back to Kirby Dack. Kirby protect the puck. Keep control the puck. Comes on the back door. Bring the puck to the goal line by the Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck to the line. Fire puck. Smith make a save. Ball back to Dack. Dack right now. Bring the puck to the blue line. Turn around by the... Pittsburgh's coming. 2 versus 1. Possibly a 3-1 on the back door. Shot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound the blue line. Great play by Montembeault. Turn around all the way back on the defensive zone. Go back by Montreal Canadiens. Recovery at the neutral zone. Puck will be back. Don't keep the puck on the left side. A little bit too far for Anderson. Bring the puck right there to Drouin. Drouin to Anderson. And to Anderson, bring the puck behind the net to Dumoulin. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Coming out in the offensive zone. All the way back on the neutral zone. Apologize right now. Come back now in the offensive zone. Escape controlé. Bring the puck in front of the net. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. We're going to whistle on the right side of Montembeault. And we're going to restart right away there. Malkin scored the first goal of the night for the Pittsburgh Penguins so far. And that's what we got. Then we have a TV timeout. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. He's back in the house for the first time tonight. We keep him very not busy. But Luciano Graziano, Mr. Trompettist of the Hockey Nation Show. Let's go. TV timeout. À peu près ça. T'as bien raison, mon logique. You're right, Cruz. Thank you, Harry. New super shot dance, Luciano. Here we go, everybody. Welcome back. Now, Pittsburgh attacking right now. For the net, in the but Malkin's second goal of the night. Really bad play by the Montreal Canadiens in front of the net. Jordan Harris and Montembeault gave a rebound. And then Malkin was go in front of the net, get the rebound, and score his second goal of the night. Malkin, again, Montreal Canadiens do very well. And again, we're going to see the replay on this one. The puck went back around. It was Ross passed the puck in front of the net, and Harris and no cover for the Montreal Canadiens. And that way, you can see right away, Monahan Zuski is on the ice. And we'll see what happens. Right, on that one, 2-0 Arizona, by the way. Wow. Here we go. We're going to restart now on neutral zone. Garfield, Zuski, and Monahan. Don't play the part by Pittsburgh Penguins. Go behind the net of the Montembeault. Chasing it out by Savard. Bring part around the board. Chasing it out. Recovery part by Savard. Chased by the Pittsburgh. Finally, we got back to Garfield. Long stretch pass to Monahan. Battle right now over the Dumoulin. Dumoulin right now battle for the puck. Cooley tried the puck. And again, the puck back on defensive zone. Montreal going to reset by Savard. Savard pressure right away. Pike Gonzel. Gonzel Savard. Savard one hand. Got the puck to the other side. The puck go back in the corner. Gonzel right away. Can steal the puck. Right now, Savard lose the puck. Recovery by Pittsburgh at the blue line. Bring the puck behind the net to Gonzel. And battle right now by Bakel. Bakel right now in front of Zuski. The puck goes stuck right there at the blue line. The puck stay in the zone by Pittsburgh. Finally reset by Pittsburgh. Go the round. Back to Gonzel on the right side of Montembeault. Wrap up the puck. Show the puck. Stop the puck by Montembeault. Really read the play on the wrap up. The puck go back to Caulfield. Long the puck in the zone. Finally Montreal tried to get out of the zone. And they finally did it. And going to go DD for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Set by the tank. Long stretch by the zone. Tip by Pittsburgh. Go back on the Kapanen on the board. Chase by Sikorsky. Back again to the blue line. Shoot the puck and front of the net. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Lose the puck. Then Montembeault make a save and no rebound. Another opposite Pittsburgh. You now come back in the game very solidly in front of Montreal Canadiens. And they are now take advantage of the shot. Take 17-5. You can see the miscommunication between Monahan and then Suzuki loses his man again. Suzuki. Suzuki loses his man. Every goal, you have to look who covers someone. And Nick Suzuki, guys, I said earlier, should the puck by Pittsburgh over Montembeault. The puck go back to Sokoski. Battle for the puck at the hash mark. Finalement, Montreal go Dizzy back to Whiteman. Whiteman controlling. That's the puck to the left side. I'll go back to Jake Evans. Pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman attacking right now. Hoffman on the right side of Smith. Change the direction. Keep controlling by the hash mark. Pass the puck to Evans. Evans keep controlling. Back to Hoffman. Fire puck. Great play by Hoffman. It's Evans. Finally, Pittsburgh make a save and going to reset on neutral zone. And from the bench, the puck go behind the goaltender. Montembeault going to get. We are halfway at the game. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh. The ball back outside of Jake Evans. Reset went out by Pittsburgh on the defensive zone by Dumoulin. Lose his edge. Montreal by Gallagher. No chin. Still the puck by McGinn. McGinn's coming in offensive zone. Keep controlling the puck all the way back. And now at the right side, Montreal shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go back to the other side. Chasing went out by Montreal. But they'll go back to McKinn. McKinn shoot the puck by Archibald. Reset by Gallagher. Gallagher pass the puck to Sokoski. Sokoski controlling. Sokoski now dumping the puck behind the goaltender. And they'll go slowly back to Jeff Petrie on the right side of Smith. Petrie. Long stretch by neutral zone. Intercept by at the blue line by Pittsburgh. Controlling now by McKinn. McKinn speedorama. Drop the puck behind to Poulin intercept by Montreal Canadiens, use the board, chasé par Gallagher, a little bit too far from Gallagher, intercept by Pittsburgh, by Pedersen, pass the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic bring the puck behind the net, all the way back on defensive of Pedersen, use the board in front of dead enough. For finally, Zucker's coming offensive zone. Zucker, the left side of Montembeault, bring the puck behind it to Malkin. Malkin lose the puck, but Malkin looking for a hat trick in this period. Turn around by Montreal Canadiens, Gallagher lose the puck, recovered by Petrie. Petrie now go backwards, keep controlling in front of this Smith, pass the puck to the D, back to Dumoulin, I believe. Dumoulin pass the puck to Letang. Letang pass the puck now to Malkin, lose the puck, recovered by Dumoulin on defensive zone, pass the puck in front of the bench on Pittsburgh, recovery for them, dumping the puck behind Montembeault. Harris battle right now with Zucker, joining right now by Kovacevic. Kovacevic, Ross with the Anderson, still the puck. Anderson's coming, long stretch back to the right side to Drouin. Drouin coming now, try the puck to Anderson, no chance. Drouin drive the puck behind to Derbydak, shoot the puck in front of the net. Anderson push in front of the net, recovery by Montreal. Shoot the puck, recovery from the tank. The tank lob the puck, intercept by Montreal at the blue line. And now Derbydak, shoot the puck. Smith make a save, rebound. We go back Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh lob the puck outside the zone. Hold back, go back to Savard. Savard's going to recover on defensive zone. New players coming for the Montreal Canadiens. Savard's getting on the puck at the blue line, coming to the red line, keep controlling, kick out the puck to the left side. Intercept by Pittsburgh. No icing. Go back by Derbydak. Finally, the puck go back to the Pittsburgh. Use the ball in the zone. Dump the puck to Montembeault. The puck will be an icing for Pittsburgh. Going to restart a little bit over 8 minutes to go remaining on the second period. The shot, guys, now are 19 for both teams. I'm going to wait for the next whistle at the right side of the Smith, and that's what we got so far in the second period. Welcome, Carmen, and Artap. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. And that be said, Ari, we're going to let you know this, Ari. We appreciate you're part of the show with us, but you cannot make only one word and click on the pause. So I want to appreciate you. If you want to talk about hockey, you want to put some conversation, would be great. But we don't want you to say only come on and then you stop. We want to be sure you don't create like a 20 posts back to back because of one word. Hopefully, I understand. Alan is not Francois Pitt. Welcome. No, Alan is wife going to get a baby, so he's out only for personal. Thank you, Harry, Francois. You'll be back tomorrow. They'll go back now. Pittsburgh attacking right now. He keep the control by Kippen shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal. The puck go back in the corner. Set up by Hennen. Hennen lose the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman lost the puck in neutral zone. Intercept right now in neutral zone. Finally, Pittsburgh going to recovery. Go back Dizzy. Coming out Patterson. Patterson right now. On the right side, Montembeault. Ran the puck on the board for Hennen. Kapanen. Kapanen bring the puck to Patterson. Intercept by Hoffman. Hoffman bring the puck behind the net for Montreal Canadiens. Cody back to Hoffman. Hoffman looking deep zone. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by Hoffman. Hobman's coming offensive zone. Keys the puck to the side. Don't play the puck by Sokoski. Sokoski battle behind the net. Get hit by Petrie. Lose his edge. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Going to reset now on the defensive zone by Pedersen. Pedersen neutral zone. Keep controlling the puck. Turn around by the Montreal. Pitching right out by Jake Evans. Evans coming to the side. Evans change the direction. Cut back. Putting part of the blue line. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Great play by Kovacevic. Kovacevic coming down. Looking right now. Kovacevic in the back door. Shoot the puck. This man make a save. Recovery by Petrie. Ran the puck on the board. Too far for Sokoski. It's going to be another icing. Going to restart all the way back on defensive zone with 6:12 to go. CAYDEN 2-0 in the Montreal. Come on, Montreal is dismissed. You puck go behind the net. No icing, by the way. Go back over Savage. Great pass now to Montreal. Coming out, Gallagher. They could controlling the puck. Gallagher control. Fire puck. Miss Smith make a save with a glove. And we're going to restart on the right side of the Smith. That's what we got. 5:57 to go remaining on the second period. And that's what we got. Malkin with 2 goals. Make it strength so far during the second period. Back-to-back goal for him. Get the lead for the Pittsburgh 2-0. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks so much, everybody, for your participation tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. We appreciate it. Thanks for being with us tonight. RJ and the Habs need to put a snubber lens on the stick. Missing this. Yep. That's what we got at this moment. Here we go. We have a TV timeout. Come back. Every game I got wrong, Randy, so far. Hopefully, it will be better. Now, RJ, if you know the score of baseball, it'd be great. I don't know when the game starts. And Montreal win the face-off. Go Didi. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman set up now. Whiteman shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Puck go back behind for Letang. Letang recover the puck. Use the board to the board. Intercept went out by Pittsburgh. Long stretch pass went out by Whiteman. Whiteman kid up by the puck in the 12 zone. Set up by Montreal Canadiens. How coming now? Pass the puck to the side. Gallagher drive the puck. Fire the puck by Harbour. Harbour shoot the puck for the net. Black shot by Pittsburgh. Going to get out of the zone. They are coming back. Pittsburgh's coming 2 assists to Gallagher as a defenseman. Great play by Gallagher to hit Archibald. Zucker. The puck over the side. McGinn missed the puck. They go back at the blue line. Set up by Letang. Letang battle for the board. Reset right now. Letang with a white with that enough. Gallagher recovery. Pass the puck the side to Dvorak. I believe Dvorak keep controlling. Rim the puck to around to on the side to that enough. Pinch the puck all the way back. Lose the puck. The puck outside is on. Pittsburgh confirmed. He's alone right now waiting for the puck. Don't put the puck in front of the on the back door. The puck go behind Montembeault. Recovery by the Pittsburgh by Guanzel. Battle for the left side of Montembeault. Guanzel keep controlling the puck. Bring the puck to the in front of the net. Set up by Raquel. Raquel shoot the puck. Missed the net completely. Back to Crosby. Crosby catch the frag puck. We know Raquel Ross change the players. Right. Guanzel find a way to get a puck to Pedersen. Pedersen to Petrie. Petrie shoot the puck. And Montembeault make a save. A great play by Montembeault. The puck turn around out by Raquel. Shoot the puck on the left side. Tip by Crosby. Missed the net barely. Back to Guanzel. Guanzel went out on the left side. Montreal to get the puck outside the zone. Finally they did. The puck go back on the 12 zone and recovery by the defenseman of Pittsburgh. Don't put the puck behind the Savard intercept the puck at the blue line. We have about an offside possibly. It was Crosby and Savard. We're going to reset now on the right side on the neutral zone. We have another TV timeout, by the way. La TV timeout. Fernando Tavares Yankees game, we probably to cancel. I did not know that. I think so. Yorkies, Yacht Cry, Harry. How about this one over there? It is what it is. Francois Monte is good for a backup. Barely right there, Francois. It's not my kind of goaltender I like. That's who I am about this. A double Luciano. Thanks so much, Jay and Steve G. Jean-Christophe, monté plus gros que Primo, oui. Mais Jean-Christophe, Walter, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us. The problem, Jean-François, Jean-Christophe, excuse-moi, c'est que Primo Montembeault, c'est pas un grand solide goal gardien de but. Malheureusement. Ça fait dur, les signatures. Ouais, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We're still at 80. RG, don't forget to put the score at the bottom, RG. We don't have my scoreboard. Does not work well. So when you have a chance to put a score, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin. And yeah, let's go Pittsburgh. Let's go Arizona, Kevin. We appreciate it. Thanks so much to say hi, first of all. Here we go. Face off now in neutral zone. Reset right now by Zuski face to Crosby. Go back on the defensive par le Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. Intercept by Caulfield. Caulfield neutral zone. Keep control the left side. Back on the back zone. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. This intercept. Pass the puck to Pedersen. Pressure par Montreal Canadiens. Zuski at the blue line. Bring the puck to the D. Set up right now by Cody. I believe shoot the puck. This man make a save. And the puck go behind the goaltender. Pushing right now by Caulfield. Caulfield cannot get recovery the puck. So they go back on the left side. They'll go back to under the side. Recovery by the Guanzel. Guanzel's coming down. Fire the puck. Black shot by Savard. The ball go back in the corner. Chasing right now by Zuski. Back to Savard. Savard behind the goaltender. Reset all the way back on the side. Go back to in front of the Montembeault. Long stretch pass right now. Pass the puck to Zuski's coming out. Zuski controlé. Zuski in front of Caulfield. Caulfield right now loses his edge. Back the puck to D. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman right now battle at the blue line. Turn around. Keep controlling. Back the ball to Arbor. Arbor shoot the puck for net. Rebound. Set up by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh set up now. Keep the puck outside zone behind Whiteman. Arbor is going to recover behind the goaltender. Change the direction. Bring the puck to Whiteman. Intercept by Pittsburgh the back door. They'll go back to Drouin. Drouin now skating with the puck. Drouin to the blue line. Drive the puck behind. Back all the back on defensive zone. Bad play by Drouin. The puck go by Whiteman. Whiteman right now keep controlling. We have a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 minutes for interference. And start with Drouin. You can talk about this, how the Montreal Canadiens, another turnover by Drouin and Jacky got a penalty for interference. Okay, we are losing again. Here we go. Power play for the Pittsburgh, the second of the night for power play for them. Thanks so much for this one over there. 2-0 Arizona, 3-2 Vancouver, 2-2 Detroit, 2-1 Pittsburgh, 1-1 Minnesota, Colorado. Thanks so much about this. We appreciate that, guys. For some reason, the scoreboard, I have the game, but I don't have the score. So you are back down. So check I down. And there was all created by, I understand your point of view still about this, but it was created by a turnover by Jonathan Drouin. Anyhow, Ken Malkin scored a third goal in this period. The face-out on the right, left side of Montembeault, winning by Malkin, back to the tank. The tank went out at the line, back to Crosby. Crosby back at the goal line. Set up right away by Ross, I believe, at Guanzel. Back to the blue line, back to the tank. Fire! Black shot by Guanzel. Bring the puck to the blue line by the tank. The tank back to Crosby. They set up again the set. Fire puck Montembeault from Malkin. Intercept by Malkin. It was a Guanzel. Malkin went out. Still the puck by Savard. Savard dim the puck around. Puck Gwenzel. Gwenzel in front of Cooley. Recovery by Montreal. Don't put the puck on the defensive zone. New plus coming for both teams with 90 seconds remaining on the power play. 2:30 at the second period. Le tank went out. Keep controlling. Le tank pass the puck to the side. Don't pay by Pittsburgh. Chasing the puck by Harris. Harris pass the puck to Montreal. Set up now by Jake Evans, I believe. Evans keep controlling. Evans control the puck. Evans on out. Can don't pay the puck for himself. The puck go back on the corner. But chasing par le tank Evans. The puck the back by Montreal Canadiens. Set up the blue line. Controlé by Kovacevic. Bring the puck behind to Jake Evans for the Crosby. To go back to Evans. Now Evans and with Crosby. Crosby keep controlling. Turn around right there on the 3 zone. Pittsburgh keep controlling. Kick out the puck to Malkin. Malkin fire! The puck missed the net completely. Back in front of the net. Kovacevic to Harris. Harris lobbed the puck. And chased by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck goes slowly back to Davis. 40 seconds to go. Davis, this Smith play the puck all the back on the zone. Reset by Malkin. Pass the puck around. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Don't play the puck by Montembeault. First one to get is Harris. Chasing one out by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck go back at the blue line and now go back in front of Dadonov. Keep controlé by Zucker, but he pass the puck goal line, bring the puck to the goal line at the blue line. Now controlé by Petrie. Petrie set up. Petrie will go backward, bring the puck to the left side. Pittsburgh at the flanker, back to Petrie, looking left or right. Flanker, fire puck, Montembeault make a rebound on the left side. Finally, Montreal get out. 10 seconds remaining. They'll go back by Dadonov. Dadonov waiting for a teammate. Dadonov controlling. Shoot the puck. This man make a save. Recovery by Zucker. Zucker skating with the puck. Kick out the puck. The intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Complemented by Zuski. Looking now. Zuski turn around. Zuski now turn around. Lose his edge. Great play. We have a penalty for Pittsburgh. And Montreal is going to be on the power play for the first time tonight. 2 minutes tripping for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Montreal unit number 1 on the power play. Next one, play Montreal. Canadiens will be okay. There you go. Face out now. Perron tied again to KLS. Taylor Perron just scored. That's awesome to hear that, KLS. Right now we are going to do a power play for the Montreal. 1 minute to go remaining on the first period. Right now is face out on the right side of the Smith. Pushing went out by Monahan and Caulfield. And then Pittsburgh steal the puck and dumping the puck. Chasing went out by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Montembeault play the puck. Montembeault lobbed the puck all the way back on the offensive zone by Montreal. They set by Ski, kick out the puck on the Monahan. Monahan keep controlling the puck a little bit too far for Caulfield. Caulfield reset. Pittsburgh try to get the puck outside the zone. Finally, they're going to be successful. No, Whiteman intercept the pull back now to Montreal. Go back to Whiteman. Whiteman set up. Back to Suzuki. Scabina. Back at the goal line to Monahan. For the net. A great play by Pittsburgh. Use the board to get a puck. The puck still at the zone by Whiteman. Battle right there, but finally Pittsburgh recovery with 20 seconds to go remaining on the period for this second period. Go back now to Caulfield. Caulfield one more time. Control the puck right now. Caulfield to the red line. Kick out the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki at the blue line. Let him control it. Down the puck to Caulfield. Intercept by Pittsburgh. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. And chasing went out by Whiteman. The puck go behind the net. And we have all the way to finish this period. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The second period is over. We got 2 goals during the second period. It's all Malkin have 2 goals for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and that will give them the advantage. Malkin scored at 3:52. Peterson and Brent Ross got an assist. Then 4 minutes later, 4th and 4. Malkin, second goal of the night, third of the season. Pierre-Olivier Joseph and Brent Ross, second point of the game, got that one. The shot was 15-14, guys, for Pittsburgh. 21-25 for the Montreal Canadiens. So a lot, 29 shots during the second period, guys. So just to give you an idea, it was a lot of shots during this game. During the second period. That's what we got so far. And I'm going to go now on the second period. And I'm going to restart when everything will be back for the third. This sounds like a fast period run. For you to like the chat, don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Lefty, Laffy, Jean-Christophe. Other one bad mistake by Monty, the ab all playing well, Steve G. Not too bad, honestly. Steve, I agree with you. Coach, did Patrick get boo? Honestly, in our tap, I did not. The volume on my TV is off. You know, we got a video tribune. Nicolas said he got boo, but I don't know if it was when he touched the puck or it was on the presentation. So I cannot tell you exactly what happening. Not much for the win tonight, Roger. Yeah, he make a big mistake when the Arbor got a penalty. We said to you, Bush on his defense, he's not the only one. Honestly, Montreal cannot score. So they have only one goal so far since the beginning of the 2 goals the last 9 period. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not easy right now. That's the best thing I think to tell you that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's not the only one. It's surprisingly Montreal shoot for like 14 times on that period, guys. And I don't see a lot. I didn't see a lot opportunity for Montreal. Francois Pitt, Montreal really starting to sink down to Atlantic, but that's not a surprise, Francois. I don't think so. They want to tank. It's just like they don't have enough players to compete. Why don't you call a Geraldo game no more? Pourquoi don't you call Geraldo? I'm not sure, Kevin, what you try to say by Geraldo. Zakaria, welcome back. Long time, Zakaria. Thanks for being with us. Pittsburgh, Rangers 5-2. 2-0 Arizona, 4-2 Vancouver, 3-2 Los Angeles, 2-1 Boston, Colorado 2-1 first period. Coach from PD Metland, Nova Scotia. Thanks so much, WST, Nova Scotia. We try to remember that one. I'm not sure we remember PD Metland, but I remember. We'll get to go stay with the app after this season, request a trade. He will not request a trade, Roger. And I think right now Gallagher is okay. Of course, the salary cap hurt, but I cannot complain about Gallagher. You know, a long term, I'm not sure what Gallagher will be, but I don't think so. Right now, I don't think so. He go nowhere. Rangers killing the Ducks. Randy Workman said. I meant to say, Coach, why did you not call Toronto game? I did, Kevin, last week. So when they play and Montreal does not play, I call Toronto. At some point, I will say I will not do it, but I decide to stay a little bit, do it, Kevin, about this. Do you think Montreal will make the playoff? No, Zakaria. Alors, that may be not one to think, but I think it's possible to get what might happen, Jerry. Yeah, but Jerry, we know it's about developing. So I don't see them thinking to. I can understand your point. Danny, what are you, my instructor, Kevin? I don't see that way. I understand your point of view. I respect that. I would just say to you more for Montreal. They're developing and they are not enough to be good right now without no defenseman, and it's hard, but you know it is what it is. You're welcome, Danny. Agriculture Montreal don't want to tank on a purpose. They would end at the bottom because we are. Yes. So one more year, Francois, and then we're going to do a bit better. But that's a great way to explain this, Francois, about this. Chicago, welcome back. Shuttle get 21-24, second period, 15-13. They remove one shot over there. Pittsburgh 15. Contract situation is a mess with Drouin, Hoffman, and company. Yeah. Francois, the flip side I would say to you, Drouin is leaving, Dadeneff's leaving, Monen's leaving, Barron's leaving. So you get about $20 million get up. The only thing we said is if Hoffman would be the one really going to hurt the Montreal Canadiens, and Armia is another one. So it's about $8 million open up. The fact you're going to have $20 million, you have to sign up Caulfield for $8 million, $7 million, whatever you want to mention this. So that will open up another $15 million. That would be really important to find a goalies for Jake Allen next season and go from there after that. So we still have 2 years in front of us, not included this year, really to open up the door for the really have a better team and compete every night to have a better chance to win. I think this year is going to be like 20 win, 25 possible max, and then next year is going to be a little bit better, but still not good enough next season. It's the year number 3. So I'm talking about 22-23, 24-23-24, 24-25. You're going to be starting to get the fruit of what you build right now. You seed. And that's what they do right now. They have their seed. You know, I'm talking about Sakoski, Mezal, Beck, Hudson, Farrell, and those Roy and Cooley. And then you develop them. So you put water on the seed. And then they're going to flourish in 3 years. Wow. Coach is really, really, I don't know where I learned those stuff like that, but it is what it is. Coach, the league probably is not produced. What do you think? I did not watch the game, Kelly. Honestly, I cannot tell you yes or no. Look like they're losing, but I don't know what's going on over there. I'm sure it's screaming over there. If Toronto lose again Arizona tonight, guys, we have some people going to be suicide next tomorrow. We need a goal, Alan. Yeah, we need a goal. Not a goal for a good alas. Okay, guys. Coach, the one thing get better, send the cam is the PK 100%. I agree with you, Fernando, about this again. If Montreal lose guy tonight 3-0, that give them about 3 goals per game. And I think I like that way over there. So defensive is not too bad, Fernando, but you're absolutely right. On the flip side, we cannot score on the power play. Montreal will be started the third player on the power play, but I agree with you. How many games do you think Montreal are going to win? I said about 20-25. That would be my prediction. Zachariah, possibly 25-28, but more like 20-25. They look like optimist and never kill anyone in a tap. Look, welcome back in the house. About this one over there, MEILLEUR, Jerry. Yeah, I forgot him. I apologize, Jerry. But absolutely right about this. I may not be alive by then, Roger. I don't know. Me too. But, you know, we have to get there for sure. About this 1-1 Miami and MLS Miami. And thanks so much, Fernando. About this, Real Gardien tonight, coach. Yep. Real Gardien. That's a good one, Joe. Welcome back, by the way. 2-1 New York MLS. Why are you not better on the power play? Why are we not better? It looked like it looked like they show. I read this yesterday. Looked like Martin Saint-Louis like to have a right wing, a right shoulder, and left shoulder on the bomber. And they have a lot of mutation players, everything like that. And until, honestly, Alan, we don't have a quarterback, a Letank, a Kel McCarr, a Carlson, a Ekman, a guy control the power play from the top. It's going to be hard. You're not going to expose. And what happening right now, I don't like. I understand Zuski and Caulfield play on the same line, but Zuski, when he coming down on the flanker, Zuski is a right. Is not a sniper. Is a wrist shot, and I think it's you better to have a left shooter on that point with that. But they don't have nobody anyway. So until you don't have a quarterback, it's not going to happen. Joshua is off to a great start. Yes, Butch, on my video, I talked about him yesterday. He have a 6 point again this week. Is unbelievably going great well. Butch, for me, Joshua need to have two areas need to learn to get better. He need to get more faster. So that's something you need to learn. And then after that, to become a two-way player, center or winger, to understand the 200 game, and then to learning about create space, a great time with a puck. But that's learning with process. The Wizards are in Dallas tonight. You observe Sharks 2-0. One Monday, one happen. Samson Keleta, welcome back in the house. The Serve Montreal play well, Fernando. You're welcome, Alan. Between you and my bro, I'm going white hair. Who they got it? Listen, DANY. So Canucks spanking the Capitals. Meteorac 2. Yo, Meteorac 2. Checking it better to Monto. Ready? Of course, soon. Turn the volume down and listen to coach. Play by play. Trust me, it's better. Thanks so much, Alan. Very kind of you about this one. All right, guys, we're going to take a TV timeout here for a couple of minutes. I'm going to take a break and reset everything here. So I want to be sure everything is going to do well. Moderator, take care about everything we need to learn. And we're going to go play standby. Is it this one? Where do you go? I prefer this one. I will see you in a little bit, guys.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. We appreciate everybody to be with us. I don't know how this works, but look like we're going to remove this one. Here we go. Don't forget, guys. Thanks so much, Nicolas, for the third period. Samson, the Montreal is going to last 4-0, 3-0. Hope the Montreal are to do the wash. Thanks so much, Samson. Alexandre Maillard, directement de la belle région des Laurentides. Alexandre Maillard. Corey Kidd, welcome back. Dixon Automobile Group, all three, welcome back at the house. Roger Delaney, welcome back. Thanks to be with us, Mr. Roger. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Thank you again for your support of the hockey. We'll be interested if Montreal can be on the NFC score at least one goal. Thank you, welcome. Anytime on Stu. Christian Shaw, welcome back, Christian. Or Christian. Third period, Montreal start this third period, guys, on the power play. And we'll be interested if they can get there and they can score. And see if they can respond back. And we never, next goal could be its fun right there. We'll see what's happening about this one over there. I think I'm going to stay in the jail tomorrow. Fernando, Roger, don't have to pick me up. Oh, G-Bay, welcome back. From Peru. Thanks so much, Mr. GB, with us. Montreal, please call to go for the third period. There we go. And we thank everybody to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate it. It's going to start right now with Devorak is on the ice. Donne-moi mon Sunday. Je vais tout le manger, mon Joe Lavaltrie. Here we go. Poland is on the ice. We face to Devorak. Battle right now. Montreal win the face-off. Winning by Hoffman. Hoffman's control the puck. Hoffman's coming offensive zone. Don't play the puck all the way back to the side. Back to Gerbidak. The recovery puck. Bring the puck behind the goaltender to Gallagher. Gallagher to Hoffman at the goal line. Hoffman changes direction. Keep controlling. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up by Montreal Canadiens. Go walk in the middle. Back to Gerbidak. Back again to Cody. Hoffman shoot the puck. Gallagher in front of the net. No rebound. We're going to restart all the way back to the left side of this first shot for Montreal. I like the buck movement between Hoffman, Coley, and Gerbidak on this one over there. But not good enough for Montreal to score on this one. But again, will be interesting how they go in 35 seconds remaining on the power play, by the way. And that's what we get. Pittsburgh don't play the puck behind the net of Montembeault. Reset par Montreal. Get out on the other side. Montreal coming out in offensive zone. Keep control the puck. Kick out the puck. A little bit too far. Intercepted out by Ruta. Still par Montreal Canadiens. Puck over back to Devorak. Back to the blue line. Back to Coley. Coley to Hoffman. Hoffman's coming down. Shoot the puck. Rebound for the net. Gallagher cannot get it. The puck go outside the zone. We're going to go all the way back on defensive zone. The power play is over. Montreal is so far 0-11 since the beginning of the season. Thanks everybody to get back. Coach, how is Cody play out of the rush tonight? Not that bad, honestly. The transition is not there. Just shoot the puck. Hit a bit! No! Yeah! It is a goal! The Montreal Canadiens score. The number 14, Nick Suzuki. The Montreal all aboard. The captain, Nick Suzuki, second goal of the year. This was not a power play, but they find a way to score the goal after a shot hit the post. He get the rebound on the wrap up and gave the shot the lead, but cut the lead from 2-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far at the third period. And we have right now 2-1. Nick Suzuki, the captain, Take cut the lead. Now the puck go behind Montembeault. Battle right now. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Find the puck. Shoot the puck. Rebound to the side. Go back down to Petrie. Petrie on the left side. Montembeault. Petrie qui contrôle. Drop the puck behind. Pittsburgh control. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound. The puck goes slightly back to Crosby in front of Muski. Back again to the line by Petrie. Use it back end. Put Crosby right now to the board. Reset par Montreal Canadiens. Get out. The pass the puck to the side. Caulfield's coming out of the offensive zone. Caulfield keep the puck in front of Pedersen. Great play by Pedersen. And then Petrie recovery. Pass the puck into the zone. Back to Malkin. Malkin dumped the puck to Petrie. Chased by Anderson. Anderson with Petrie. Back the puck to the other side. Petrie keep the puck to Malkin. Malkin now battle for Kirby Dack. They fire away the puck outside the zone. The puck goes slightly back to the Montembeault. Chased by the Montreal. Montembeault play the puck. Long stretch pass into the zone. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around right there. Intercept by Malkin. Malkin running puck to the side. Dump the puck to a little bit to Drouin. Drouin cannot keep control. Pittsburgh shoot the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. By Kovacevic. Going to recovery behind the Montembeault. Back to Harris. Harris behind the goaltender. Chasing run out by Pittsburgh. Harris keep control. He pass the puck a little bit too far for Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by now by Pittsburgh. Dump the puck again. Intercept by Coley. Coley keep the puck right now on defensive zone. Coley keep controlling. Pass the puck in front of the bench. And then Montreal going to reset. Dump it by Savard. Savard all the back. Now both teams gave the puck back and forth. And the puck go always in the neutral zone. Finally, Pittsburgh get the cup. And now on the offensive zone. Keep out the back. Great intercept right now by Montreal Canadiens. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman pass the puck all the way. That's Sakoski. Don't put the puck behind him. It's chased by Sakoski in front of Dumoulin. Dumoulin with Sakoski. Sakoski lose the puck in front of Hennen. Lose his stick by Sakoski. Finally, Letang still the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Sakoski right now with Hennen, Kapanen. The puck go outside the zone, out of the play. We're going to reset on the right side, on neutral zone possibly. We have a call right now. Montreal looking right away back. And they'll go back on defensive zone and go to reset all the way back with the call from the referee about this. First point of Caden Cooley, by the way, and NHL. So congratulations for Caden Cooley on this one. And then Montreal cut the lead from 2-1. Yes, CG, Nixuski. The puck right now behind the net, recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Petrie, long stretch pass right away. And intercept by Montreal on the defensive zone. By Arbor, use the board to pass the puck. Turn around right there by Sakoski. Pass the puck to right side to Jake Evans possibly. The puck go behind it, chased by Sakoski. Use his body. A great play by Sakoski on Petrie by Jake Evans right now with Pedersen. When the puck around, pitch by Montreal. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. And possibly a call right there for icing for the Pittsburgh. We're going to reset all the way back on defensive zone for the Montreal, for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Goal expressive for a rookie. Francois, I agree with you about that. One more goal from Samson. That's what we got there. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. 22-27, the shot there. Face up on the right side of the Smith, winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Right now, that's enough for him to puck around for Gallagher. Gallagher keep controlling. Gallagher to Ashmark, bring by the blue line. Set up Arbor, back to Gallagher. Gallagher control, back to Whiteman. Whiteman back to Gallagher. Gallagher ran the puck on the board. That's enough hit. Unfortunately, Pittsburgh going to recover. Use the board to get out of the zone. They are coming back. Intercept by Arbor. Arbor to the Varak. Check the penetration. Back to Dadanav. Dadanav's coming now. Dadanav's coming. Oh, he loses the power there. For the net to Gallagher. Intercept by Archibald. Archibald get out. Archibald control the blue line. Don't pay in front of the Arbor. The puck go behind to Whiteman. Great play by Whiteman. Now Duplus coming for both teams. Whiteman don't play by Montreal Canadiens. Chasing him now. Gallagher still on the ice. They go back around. Finally, go back. Letang. Letang's coming with the puck. Letang now all the way back on defensive zone. Long stretch pass in the zone. Get the puck to Pittsburgh. Coming down the left side. Chasing him out by Coley. Check the direction. Use the board. And then a great play by Coley. Pass the puck. There's interference. Intercept by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck turn around. Pittsburgh's coming back. Get the puck to the other side. Montreal recovery by Savard. Savard in front of Crosby. Savard back to Coley. Coley's coming over the puck. Pass the puck to the neutral zone. Intercept right now by Crosby. Pass the puck to the other side. Pittsburgh kick out the puck. Possibly offside. And we have a call right away. And we'll go to reset a neutral zone between Guanzel and Crosby. And that's what we got so far. And we are still a game in Montreal. Peter Graziano, welcome back in the house. Richard Mullen, welcome back, my friend. We miss you, buddy. You should send us your score. You prediction every night. We miss you, Richard. Vous voulez doing well. Pas went out by Pittsburgh. Don't play the park behind Montembeau. Intercept by Kovacevic. Bring the park to neutral zone. Down the park. Give away back in the park again. We don't like to do that. Master Suri doesn't want. This defenseman does this all the time. Montembeau play the park around the board. Intercept by now by Pittsburgh. Malkin bring the park to the corner. Chasing out. Bring the park behind Montembeau. It's Malkin in front of the net. Great play by Montreal. Get out of the zone by Montreal. Chasing the park on the left side. Don't play the park by Montreal Canadiens. Is it Gallagher still on the ice? Wow, Gallagher still on the ice, guys. Turn around by Gallagher. Keep control the puck right now. Bring the puck to the blue line to Harris. Harris dump the puck by Gallagher. Gallagher get the puck behind it. Get hit by Ruta. Ruta et Dadonov. Finally, the puck get out by Pittsburgh and going to go in offensive zone. That's the puck. Oh, almost a great play by Savard. Intercept the puck. The puck turn around the 3 zone. Chasing it up by DUARTE. The puck go deep zone. Pittsburgh reset. Pittsburgh by Malkin. Malkin keep control the puck. Gain the puck on the right side. Bring the puck by Raquel. Raquel bring the puck in front of the net to Letang. Letang on the back end. Shoot the puck. Montembeau over the Montembeau. The puck stop at the blue line by Pittsburgh. Intercept by Tadonov. The puck go out. Go to reset with Harris. Harris waiting for the plus coming back again to Whiteman. I believe it was Savard. Savard pass the puck again to I don't know. Anyway, but Montreal can be now by could be that keep controlling around the board. It's all the way back around the net. Bring by the blue line. Shoot back by the goaltender. Anderson back to Suzuki. Suzuki in front of the net. Anderson make a save by the Smith. Great play by Suzuki on that one over there. And this Smith make a save, going to reset that on the left side of the Smith. Great champ for Montreal Canadiens on the again awareness of Nick Suzuki. And we have another TV timeout. Great effort all around, Richard. You're absolutely right about this. GB Montreal need the legendary speed. GB. Luciano and then run. I think Nick was the right pick. Mark Zuck. You're absolutely right about this, Mark. I agree with you. Say hi to Jennifer. Mark, by the way.
Oh my God!
Charge. Boston 2-1 against Boston, Florida, by the way. Look like the scoreboard is back. So it'll be good for me to follow the score. Rangers 5-2 against Anaheim. That's the second game about this one over there. I love down the street from Nick Daniel practice. Arizona take the lead 2-0 against Toronto. Oh, 2-0 Arizona against Toronto Maple Leaf. Wow. Calm down, Danny. Not yet. 5-3 Rangers look like. Los Angeles take the lead 3-2 against Detroit. Then we have Vancouver take the lead 4-3 against Washington. A busy night, Vancouver, Washington. 7 goals already. And then we have Colorado 2-1. Face off now on the right side of the Smith. Going to get Carter right there on the ice. Winning by Montreal Canadiens at the blue line. Go back again. Albert shoot the puck over the head of this Smith. Chasing by Petrie with Anderson. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. And the Pittsburgh can out. They are coming back all the way back on defensive zone. They got to Eneman to Kapanen. The puck go back on the right side. Carter, Montembeau, Carter intercept the puck, bring the puck to Kapanen, back to Petrie, go back to Peterson, shoot the puck in front net, miss the net barely, Petrie recovery, shoot the puck, miss the other side, the puck go back at the blind, no Montreal can recovery, the finale puck go outside the zone, reset by Pittsburgh, go back now to Petrie now, looking at the the puck in front of that, Heinemann shoot the puck, and then Montembeau make a save, no rebound, we're going to restart on the right side, on the left side, right side of Montembeau, and I'm going to have this so far. Don't forget to click on the likes, guys. Very great. It's right to see you in Toronto. And did not you perform here? Face off now on the left side of Montembeau. Chasing right now by Harris. Lose the puck all the way back. Battle right now with Kovacevic. Finally, puck go back defensive. P.O. Joseph bring the puck for the Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. Intercept right now by Kovacevic. Control the puck and the skate of the DUARTE. Bring to Gallagher. Gallagher still the puck. Gallagher's coming down. Was that enough? I believe. Gallagher. I believe they bring the puck to go to the board. It was maybe Suzuki to go back to the D. Back again by Harris. Harris control the puck. Harris keep the puck to Hoffman. He gets stopped by Joseph. The puck behind the net. Controlled by Zavkovsky. Going the puck on the side. Control the puck to Hoffman. Turn around all the way back. Zavkovsky battle with Joseph. Chasing run out by Hoffman. Finally, Pittsburgh get out. They are coming in notre zone. Keep controlling out. Kick out in the offensive zone. Bring the puck in front of the net. Great shot. Montembeau make a save. Rebound the corner. Savard recovery puck. Chasing run out. And finally, go back on defensive zone by Montreal. They're going to set up. Skating went out by J. Kevin, I believe. Don't pay the puck for himself. Chasing by Zavkovsky. Just to see. And the corner right there where he used his body. Evans joined the party. The puck stuck right now by Crosby. Use the ball to underside. Pittsburgh get out. Now control the puck. Long stretch by neutral zone. Back again to Guanzel. Letang have an offside at the line. Another big miscommunication between Pittsburgh players. They create another offside at the blue line. Go to reset on neutral zone for another face-off. Face off now, and neutral zone, winning par le Montreal Canadien. They go to reset. I think it's Arbor. Pass the puck to the side. Don't pay by Montreal. Chasing to another opposite corner. Montreal try to get back. Dumoulin lose the puck. The puck back in the corner. Letang recovery. Letang set out the breakout. Skating with the puck. Coming to the dots. Coming out the red line. Keep controlling right now. Coming now in the offensive zone. Letang all the way back. Don't pay puck to on the opposite side. Chasing right now by Zuski. Zuski pass the puck to Coley to Savard. Chasing by Pittsburgh. The blue line. Montreal lob the puck in neutral zone. He set up by Montreal, drive the puck with Zuski with Monahan. Monahan very quiet tonight. The puck go behind the net. Zuski intercept by Dumoulin. Dumoulin ran out to Raquel. Recovered by Zuski, bring the puck to the blue line. Intercept out by Montreal Canadien. Back to Monahan. Ran the puck around, but he missed the puck. The puck go back. Now the puck go outside the zone by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming now. Leave the puck behind Montembeau. Reset by Coley. New plus coming for both teams. A little bit over 11 minutes goal remaining on the third period. Montreal 1, Pittsburgh 2. Right now, set up by Coley. Use the board. Pass the point neutral zone. Tip by Montreal. Chased by Montreal. Gallagher. Desmond play the puck. Intercept at the corner by Montreal. Keep controlled by Dadonov. Dadonov to Gallagher. Gallagher battle with DUARTE. And then the ball back to Gallagher. Gallagher lose the puck behind the net. Bad play. Pinch right out by Montreal Arbor, I believe. They go back in the corner. Gallagher is still the puck. Gallagher looking back to Arbor. Arbor shoot the puck over the Smith. Chasing out by Whiteman and DUARTE. DUARTE lose the puck. Recovered by Pittsburgh. Use the board behind. Reset by Petrie. Chasing by Dadonov. Now Petrie use the back-to-back to Peterson. Peterson long stretch by neutral zone. Tip by Pittsburgh. The puck go back in neutral zone. Don't pay by Archibald. The first one to get out is Kovacevic. Bring the puck to Arbor. Pass the puck behind the net. Reset by the Montreal Canadien. And then apply by Carter and for the Montembeau. We have Arbor on the ice with Whiteman. A new plus coming from Montreal Canadien. 10-20 to go remaining on the third period. Whiteman went out looking for the left or right. Whiteman keep controlling. Back to back. Long stretch by neutral zone. Tip par le Montreal Canadien. Intercept by Pittsburgh. They're going to reset neutral zone. Controlé by Kapanen. Kapanen try to get back up. Get around. Bring to Hennen. Hennen, Kapanen battle. Montreal still a puck. And intercept by Carter. Use the board to bring back the puck behind Montembeau. And they have that 10 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Harbour still a puck. Harbour skating with the puck. Harbour long stretch pass on neutral zone. Intercept now by Pittsburgh. The puck go back to Harbour. Harbour go to Whiteman. Whiteman set out the breakout. Back to Harbour in front of Montembeau. Harbour looking. Long stretch pass neutral zone. Tip by Montreal. And it's going to be a giveaway puck. We're going to icing and we're going to go back defensive zone. And that's the reason why we said to you guys, that's the reason why Harbour struggle is the decision of the game. And I understand we love Harbour, we love Jack Eye, but for the benefit of Jack Eye, it would be better to play in Laval. But the problem is that we don't have enough defensemen. We have only without Edmondson and Madison. But again, it is what it is. Now we face off right now on the right side of the left side. Montembeau winning by Pittsburgh. Go back at the blind. Go Didi. Back to Letang. Letang looking now. Shoot the puck behind the net of Montembeau. We have a call possibly. We have a player hurt right there. We see what the goal is. And now to go back, we have 2 minutes for ice stick for the Montreal Canadien. And we're going to reset Zucker. 2 minutes for Montreal Canadien for ice stick. And we're going to be another power play for the Montreal. Is it Arbor got that penalty? I'm not sure. We're going to see what look like the call on this one. Awesome, Chicago. Nylander score. That's awesome. Serve a lot of time. 95 click, guys. Don't forget bench Matthews, Peter GRAZIANO. About this one over there. Don't forget, guys, to click on that. We appreciate everybody to be a part of the show tonight, by the way. What would leave to without Tavares? Bonsoir, Yamo! 1, 2, 3, Nylander. Go Pens, go Nicolas. Jerry, thanks so much. Appreciate that. 2-1 Arizona against Toronto. Toronto coming back, find a way to tie the game on the empty net. Los Angeles 3, Detroit 2. OMG, Vancouver, Luciano said about this one over there. Salut, c'est quoi tu bois? Ça dépend. J'ai du jus à ma gauche, puis j'ai de l'eau à ma droite. Donc, c'est un jus d'orange que je bois. Colorado, 2-2, Minnesota, Colorado. Maybe Monarch can play goalie, Tony. Welcome back, Tony, by the way. Thank you, Nevek. Is it Nevek? Nevek, yeah, Nevek. OK, c'est du jus d'orange, mon ami. That's cool. Go Habs. That's cool. I love it. The name, that's cool. 2 minutes for Albert. Again, second power play for him tonight. Penalty he got. And then, you know, maybe Monarch can get ref floor for okay, Luciano. Face up now. And that's what we got at that moment. Power play. Malkin Crosby on the ice with Letang, Guenzel, and Raquel. We'll go back to Letang. Letang set up. Back again to Malkin. Malkin to the goal line. To again for the net. No chance. Back to Letang. Letang now to Crosby at the goal line. Crosby go up to Letang. Letang to Malkin. Malkin going down to Ashmark. Back to Crosby. Look at Letang. Fire puck. Block shot by Montreal Canadiens, set up by Montreal. Montreal 2 versus 1. It's coming out 2-1 on the left side. Looking, fire the puck. This Smith make a save. Rebound, reset by Savard. Great play by Montreal Canadiens on that one over there. Wow, what a play by Montreal. They steal the puck. Go back on his zone. Turn around right now by Jake Evans. Bring the puck to Savard. Montreal gets some minute right there. Lob the puck by Savard behind the net of the Smith. And that way, a 40-second get out by the play by Montreal Canadiens. Overall was solid on that one over there. The puck go back on defensive zone. Now set up by the Pittsburgh. Turning point neutral zone. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Monahan still the puck. Little bit now. Intercept by Letang. Turn around all the way back on defensive zone. By Montreal still the puck right there. Battle in the left corner. Back to Harris. Harris will go to the side. Turn the puck by the left side. Back again to Monahan. Battle for the puck. Pittsburgh's coming front. It's a great slide by Azuski, I believe, or Harris. The puck go back in the corner. Harris chasing by all the back of the line. Back to Letang on the backhand. Bring the puck to Malkin. Malkin still the puck by Monahan. Monahan lob the puck neutral zone. Controlé by Montreal Canadiens. Possibly a 2-1. Montreal Devorak to Monahan. Got the puck. What a great save by the Mr. Smith with a glove. Oh, it just got steal the puck. What play by Sean Monahan and Christian Devorak on this avantage numérique. On the PK, Montreal a bon opportunity compared to Pittsburgh on that one over there. And the Montreal Canadiens right now almost tied the game after another bad play by the Pittsburgh Penguins at the blue line. Wow. Interesting turnover on that one over there. Great slide by Montreal Canadiens. I think it was Harris, by the way. And Devorak and Monahan almost score on that one. 38 second power play for Pittsburgh. Carter win the face-off. Recover the puck to Petrie. Petrie went out to Carter. Carter to the red line. Carter to an offensive zone. Qui contrôle le puck. Chasé par Evan. Kick out the puck behind by Petrie. Fire the puck on the left side. Montembeault didn't see the puck. The puck missed the net. The puck go outside the zone. Recovered by Petrie. Chasé went out by Montreal Canadiens. Dadenov's coming. Lose the puck there. Penalty for Jeff Petrie for interference. And the Montreal is going to be on the power play after the 17 seconds. So going to be over Montreal Canadiens for 1 minute 43 second power play for the Montreal Canadiens after the 17 minutes. So it'll be 17 second power play 4 versus 4. Here we go. Face off now on the 4 versus 4 on this on the command app. Richard, don't forget guys to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see. 7:51 to go remaining on the third period. And we have right now a face up on the right side of the Smith. And we're going to see on the left side of the Smith is Zuski and Poland. Poland win the face-off, back to Poland. Poland right now, battle with the referee, bring the puck behind the net, chased by Zuski. Zuski still the puck behind the net, battle in front of the net, no chance, the puck on the side, back of the defenseman, go back to Montreal, Whiteman by Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down. Caulfield lose the puck in front of the net. Caulfield try to get the puck in front of Ruta. Still the puck to Dumoulin. Dumoulin right now control the puck. Dumoulin turn around. Keep controlling. Pass the puck. Now Montreal. Pittsburgh's coming on the back door. For the close it back. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Great play by Montembeault, but I don't know. It's a Poland. Got caught, still the beat, the defenseman, Montreal Canadiens on that one over there. I think it was Monahan on that one over there. And I don't know if we got the call or not on this one. No, Montreal on power play with 1 minute 33 seconds to go remaining on this period. Coach, everybody was sick. Montreal defense was the weak in link, but they are getting better every game. The offense is the problem. Yeah, I can see that. Fernand, great comments about this. Face-off, and now Zuski won the face-off. Reset behind the goaltender. Whiteman, get out. Whiteman's kidding. Whiteman controlling. Whiteman looking right now. Whiteman checks the puck, turn around. Controlling right away back at chasing by Montreal. Bring the puck behind to Caulfield. Zuski now. Kick that puck to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down. Caulfield fire puck. Miss the net belly. The puck go back to the side. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's coming now on the left side. Bad play by Montreal. It was, I'm not sure, Kirby Dak, I believe. I don't know. Anderson. Go back behind the net by Jeff Carden. Chasing the puck. Monahan and try to get a puck. Monahan still the puck. Monahan keep controlling. Monahan in front of the McCann, bring the puck to the left side. Back again, a little bit too far for Zuski. Zuski change the direction. Bring the puck to the other side. Recovery by the left side. Setting up by Caulfield. Bring the puck to Zuski. Bounding by the bounce puck. Recovery by Letang on the one hand. Don't put the puck over. Montreal is going to go back on defensive zone with 43 seconds. Montreal is 0-12 so far since the beginning of the season out of power play. Caden Coley with the puck. Unit number 2 for Montreal. Coley pass the puck to the side. Keep control by Zuski. Is coming now. Intercept by Gallagher. Turn around. Bring the puck to Coley. Coley pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman set up to Ashmark. Hoffman looking back to Coley. Coley's coming down. He's coming back over the back to Hoffman. A little bit too far. Hoffman, a very bad play. Oh my God. Hoffman, anyhow, Dvorak try to get a puck to in front. Gotta go shoot the puck. Block shot by Pittsburgh. Get out the zone. And finally go back all the way back on defensive zone. The power play will be over. And we're going to restart all the way back on defensive zone. A little bit less than 6 minutes to go remaining on the third period. It's still 2-1 Pittsburgh. Go back now defensive zone. Long stretch pass by Montreal Canadiens. Pinch by Pittsburgh. Not controlled right now by Montreal Anderson, I believe. Keep controlling back on the board. Put it back behind. They go back on the side. Anderson cannot control it. Pittsburgh get out of the zone. They go back on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens going to go all the way back on the side. We're going to bring in front of the net for Savard. Savard kick out the puck to the left side. Montreal attacking right now. Kirby Dak, I believe. Control the puck. Don't play the puck by Jeff Sakowski. Uri Sakowski right now behind the net. Great play by Sakowski. Keep controlling by Harris in front of the net. There is right now in front of Uri. Finally, we have a face-off on the left side and nothing else happening. And the Montreal Canadiens just knocked the door, but not good enough to put the puck in the net. And we do have another TV timeout, I believe. We're going to reset on the left side. There we go. I know where we're going to take a net. Yeah, we did 100, Danny. $100 likes. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, 100 likes for the 4-game Montreal back-to-back. Moderator, thank you so much for your job tonight. Fans and the chat, thank you so much for your likes. And we appreciate it, we love it. And of course, we are on fire at the Hockey Nation Live Show, the #1 YouTube channel of the description of play-by-play. Thank you so much, everybody. Per disaster, I agree with you about this. Let's go, Pence. Spencer, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show. Stu, thanks so much. We have the website right there. It's thanks so much. And our tap. Can you email? Can you text it to me and our tap when you have a chance? The website, so I cannot bother everybody about this. I can honestly put this right there. srp.com. Why the Hawks are they outbreak? I don't know about this honestly, but. Thanks so much, everybody. Matthew Fortier, welcome back in the house. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. We have so far 2-1. Malkin scored a 2-goal for the Pittsburgh, and then the only goal for Montreal, again, is Nick Suzuki. So that's what we got so far. There we go. The puck went out on the face-off on the left side. It's Smith winning by the Montreal. No, the puck go behind it. It's set by Pittsburgh. Now Peterson don't play the puck in neutral zone. They're going to recover all the way back on neutral zone. The puck possibly offside. Don't play by Rasta behind the net on Montembeault. First one to get there is Kovacevic to bring the puck to the side. This is a little bit too far for Monahan. Turn around by Pittsburgh. Don't play the puck back to Kovacevic. Kovacevic bring the puck in neutral zone. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki back to Monahan. Monahan right now to Harris. Harris coming out. Kick out the puck to the side. Harris battle for the puck. Turn around by Pittsburgh. Patterson. Lob the puck outside the zone. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Monahan bring the puck to Savard, I believe. Savard lob the puck. Maybe Kovacevic bring the puck to Harris down to the puck corner, chased by Suzuki behind the goaltender, between pass the puck to Peterson. Suzuki recovered puck, pass the puck to the side. But Pittsburgh try to get puck in the zone, down to the puck, battle right now by Carter. Carter get beat on the other side, bring the puck to Gavisovic. Thanks so much to in our tab. Bring the puck to shoot the puck by the left corner, bring the puck to the side. Montreal to get the puck, Arbor, recovered by Pittsburgh, down the puck out of the play, going to get there at 4:10 to go. But the rule and the Hockey Nation show after the end of the 5 minutes remaining of the third period. What we do? Of course, Mr. Luciano, are you ready? The countdown final. Montreal attacking right now. Back to Jake Evans. Evans shoot the puck. Missed the net completely. Recovered by Letang. Letang went out with the puck. Used the board. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Possibly icing. We're going to go all the way back on defensive zone of Pittsburgh with less of 4 minutes to go remaining on the third period. 31 shots for the Montreal Canadiens and honestly 26 for Pittsburgh. And we're going to wait right now when the Montreal Canadiens going to remove the goaltender is something we have to follow up. That's what's happening about this one there. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We are getting now one of the 50 people. So please don't forget to click on the like. Deborah, when the face off, we have to restart the linesman called Deborah was off on that one. Crosby is on the ice now. Face off at the right side of the Smith. Casey DeSmith, the goaltender of Pittsburgh. Crosby went out, set up the face off with Hoffman. Hoffman went out, lose the puck. Crosby win the face-off. Recovery by the tank, I believe. Lob the puck in the zone. Intercept by Cooley. Down to the puck, Gunnar. Bring the puck, chasing by Devorak. The puck around the board. It's Hoffman on the eye with Gallagher. Intercept by Devorak. To Gallagher, fire puck. Miss the net belly. The puck go back, bouncing to Dumoulin. Dumoulin on the back, then on the back end. Down to the puck in the zone. The puck goes slide back to Savard. Savard to Cooley. Cooley went out, coming back. Cooley at the red line. Cooley down to the puck behind the net. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by DeSmith. DeSmith play the board. All the back on the goal line. Intercept by Montreal. It's going to in front of the net. And Simon, Savard right now. Join the play right there. Savard battle. Keep controlling the puck all the way back behind the net for Devorak. Turn around. And Malkin recovery. Malkin's coming. Kick the puck to the side. Letang's coming to the blue line. At the red line. Keep controlling now. Holding the puck over there. And the pass to the offside again. Letang went out. Buy some time. Don't play the puck to the left side. Intercept by Savard behind the goaltender. Leave the puck all the way back to Anderson. Turn around to Savard. Savard used the ball to CAYDEN Cooley. Cooley went out looking. Cooley turned around. Come back, went out the net. Pass the puck to Savard. Less than 3 minutes to go. Savard back to Cooley. Now go Cooley. Control the puck at the dots. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Montreal attacking right now on the left side, on the offensive zone. Keep controlling that match. Bring it puck to the side. Kirby Dak join the party in the corner. 4 players right there. And front of with Drouin. The pass of Archibald to the board. Intercept by Harris. Bring the puck around the board. Intercept by Kirby Dak. Draw the puck to the side. Bring the puck to Dak. Dak to the right. Shoot the puck. And there's a rebound. Smith make a big save. On the left side of the Smith. Montreal going to reset a face-off at 2:26 to go remaining on the third period. Great play by Montreal Canadiens between Anderson, Dak. And we're going to reset all the way back over there. Sam, allez-y, Montreal. Arizona 3-2. Fernando Tavares. Here we go. We have a timeout for Montreal Canadiens. We're going to wait if you're going to remove the goaltender, but let's see what happens. Here we go. We see what happened right now. 2:26 to go. To do le but, like LaFortune said about this one over there. We see now face up on the right side about this one over there. The puck controlling right now. Empty net for the Montreal Canadiens. 6 versus 5. Puck went up as keep bringing puck to the blue line. Set up on the left side. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens to the hash mark. Controlling by bringing puck in front of it. Coffee score! Coffee score! Coffee score! Cole Caulfield! And we tie the game at the Bell Center tonight, but it's going 2-2. Cole Caulfield did it again! Cole Caulfield tied the game for the Montreal Canadiens at 6 versus 5. And we have a tie game at the Bell Center. Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki again. And we have tied the game. Wow, what a game by the Montreal Canadiens. And we're going to restart the clock right there with 2:16 to go remaining on this period. 2 minutes to go remaining on the second period. We're going to restart right away back over there. Pittsburgh attacking right now. Neutral zone. They are coming offensive zone. Control by Malkin. Malkin on the right side of the back door. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. They're going to reset out the puck right there. Montreal attacking right now. Monahan keep controlling. Shoot the puck. Smith make a save. Rebound. Reset by Pedersen. Pedersen losing the puck right now by Monahan. Still the puck to Ziski. Ziski in the corner looking for Caulfield. Shoot the puck. Smith make a save. Rebound. Reset by Pedersen. Bring the puck to the blue line. Intercept by Montreal. Don't put the puck to Ziski. Leave the puck to the hash mark. Back again by Pedersen. Try to get Ziski. And now we have a ball right there. Ziski try to get a elbow. But anyway, the Pittsburgh attacking right now. Bring the puck to the corner. Chasing right now by Harris. On the left side. Still the puck by Kovacevic. Kovacevic right now. Pass the puck to the left side. Montreal attacking right now. At the blue line. At the red line. Dadonov gonna. Dadonov keep controlling. Dadonov around the board. Dadonov at the corner. Chasing the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. Behind the net. Gallagher. Crosby join the party. Leave the puck to the corner. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the puck go all back on defensive zone. Reset right now by Gwenzel. Bring the puck to the left side. Crosby's coming down. Crosby looking at the back door. Bring the puck to Gwenzel. Gwenzel looking. Shoot the puck. And Montebo make a save with the puck. Go back to Dadonov. Dadonov have the puck in neutral zone. All the way back of the Dumoulin going to reset in front of the bench of Pittsburgh. Last 1 minute to go remaining on the third period. It's now. It's a left time. Don't put the puck in the opposite corner. Reset right now by Savard. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Keep controlling right now. Get the puck outside the zone by the Montreal. Use the board. Lamb the puck all back there. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. First one to get there is Pittsburgh. Petrie pass the puck to the board. Reset by Ennen. Bring the puck to neutral zone. Intercept by Ennen. Bring the puck to Kapanen. Pass the puck to Petrie. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Montreal Canadiens. Chased up by Kovacevic. Kovacevic right now. Chased by Pittsburgh. Long stretch pass. Pass to the left side. Montreal attacking now on the red line. It's coming out by Monahan. Monahan keep controlling. Monahan keep controlling the puck. Get some time with the puck. Bring the puck to around the board. Intercept by Pedersen. Bring the puck to the side. Back to Ennen. Kapanen. Kapanen to Ennen. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck back defensive zone. 20 seconds to go remaining on the third period. They go back behind the net. It's going to be Pedersen. Pass the puck. Mackin's coming now at the red line. Keep controlling right now. He's coming to the red line. Keep controlling by Mackin. Kick out the puck to the left side. Back to Archibald. Shoot the puck. Manenbaum make a save. Recovery by Harris in the corner. Mackin pushing now. 3 seconds to go remaining on the period. Can Montreal tie one game right there? Get a point?
Happy birthday.
Whoop. That's already that one over there. It's not happy birthday, but this is the end of the third period. 2 goals, Montreal Canadiens back to back, and they tie the game at the Bell Center. Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield gave that tie game so far. We're going to go back on OT. We're going to reset. Cole Caulfield assisted by Drouin and Caden Coley. Second point of Coley tonight. Altman Coley have an helper on the goal of Suzuki at 17:40, and now we are going to be on overtime. And I'm going to reset all this one over there. I'm going to give you everything. We'll see who is going to score. I would like to hear from you guys. Give us who is going to be the goal of this game. Montreal Canadiens have 35 shots during this game versus 27, I believe, for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we have going to OT. Pittsburgh 6 and I'm 4, by the way. Big point, Mike Zach against Pittsburgh. Montreal pushing off Robidas. Let me talk about this. Juraj Sikorsky for Joey Atala. Welcome aboard, Joey. Great pick for Juraj. The Lesson King 4, the Detroit Red Wing 3. 1 point assuré, mon Yann. Bien d'accord. Sascha SCHRADER, the fisherman. Welcome back in the house, Sascha. Let's talk online when we have a time. Rudolph, Caulfield for us, Malkin for them. A great point on attack. Gully, 1 ab score. Cap 6-4 for Vancouver. Jerry, tonight the AB compete so hard. William McClary, I agree with you. Collie gonna be overlooked for Rookie of the Year, but is a pain and play a great. Okay, I agree with you, Austin. Petrie va marquer mon Nicolas. That'll be great. Petrie is on net. We need to break the losing streak. Igor Aldadov, welcome back, Igor. Thanks to be with us tonight. Welcome. What is going on in Vancouver, Luciano? Bon OT, Monica. Merci beaucoup. We see Pittsburgh have a little bit more advantage that all the time on OT for Alexandre Maillard, Robert Allen, no bottom for this team. So I go with l'élève 4e dans la division, Yann Genet. Pittsburgh 4, Florida 3, Tom Cruise score in a top. I will go with Cole Caulfield for me. Je sais, c'est juste le début, mon Yann, bien d'accord avec toi. F for Pittsburgh is going to be Chris Letang. Suzuki for François Pierre Martel. Bon OT, winning by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Go back behind. Jake Guanzel is on the ice with Sidney Crosby. And the tank, I believe. The puck went out to the left side. Don't put the puck. Montreal have Caulfield. Suzuki, I believe. The puck went left side. Recovery ran out by the Guanzel. Bring the puck to left side. Back to Guanzel. Cummins is coming down. Shoot the puck. Black shot van. Montreal taking him out. It's coming almost like by Suzuki. Chasing by Guanzel. Suzuki control the puck. Suzuki protect the puck. Shoot the puck. Smith make a save. Rebound. Turn around all the back on defensive zone. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. Chasing by Jake Evans. Go back on defensive zone. Rest by Caden Coley. Pass the puck to the left side. Nobody is there anyway. They go back chasing the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki pass the Caulfield. Break away Montreal Canadiens. Man in the back door. And this man make a save. No slashing call. Go back to Pittsburgh. Go back to the left side. Montreal at 3 versus 1 for Malkin. Pat the puck. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Mandelbaum make a save. Rebound behind the net. Montreal attacking. The turnover by Malkin. Back to Brendan Ross. Go to the back of the blue line. Coming back on the other side. Malkin at the front net. Great save by Montreal Canadiens. Take the puck back again. Go to the back to Drouin. Drouin battle for the game. Go back better. And Montreal struggle on the recovery puck all the way. They are coming back. Montreal at 3 versus 2. Controlling now in offensive zone. Pass the ball at the back door. Tap to Drouin. Fire puck. This man make a save. Rebound back to Drouin. Bring the puck to the side. Drouin don't pay the puck. Change the direction. Drouin right now. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now by Harris, I believe. Bring the puck to the side. A dead penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is going to be on the power play. We set up right now by Mike Upman. Bring the puck now to Drouin. Drouin looking right now. Keep controlling the puck. Go back, turn around. Controlling the puck by Drouin. Nick is coming down. Suzuki is front fire to Drouin. Drouin back to the blue line. Set up right now to the back door. Back to Harris. Fire puck. This man make a save. No rebound. They're going to have a power play. Montreal Canadiens with 13-14 to go remaining on the OT. Wow, Montreal Canadiens 0-12 since the beginning of the season. They have an opportunity right now to win the game tonight. Would be interesting if they can do this. A power play 4 versus 3 right now for the at least for the next 2 minutes for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see who's going to apply on the ice for the Martin Saint-Louis. Who is going to use? Winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Manion is on the ice. We have Kirby Dak, I believe. We have Cole Caulfield. Dak to Caulfield. Caulfield to Dak. Dak set up. Back to Skis coming down. Dak to Manion. Manion to Dak. Dak to Caulfield. Fire puck! He missed an internet! He missed an internet! Are you kidding me? Cole Caulfield missed an internet! Are you, my goodness? Anyhow, Kirby Dak with Kirby Park going to the setup. 1 minute 35 seconds. Dak to Caulfield. Caulfield turn around. Come back to Ziski. Ziski on the blue line offside. We'll go to reset. But what an empty net by Cole Caulfield. OMG. Cole Caulfield smiling at the bench right now. Let's see what happened on that one over there. Great play by Dak to Caulfield. Caulfield. Oh, crossbar. Damn, the crossbar on that one over there. Wow. Little bit lucky on that one, Pittsburgh. We're going to reset right now on the defense, on the neutral zone. We have 1:30 to go, 90-second power play. We have Monahan, we have Suzuki, we have Caulfield. Here we go, winning right now by the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's going to be that, winning by Carter. Carter right now, we still the pipe by Suzuki. It's coming down. Suzuki now keep controlling the ash mark, winning by to Caulfield. Caulfield keep controlling at the blue line. Set up to Dak. Dak went out the blue line, waiting right now to keep the puck. This is Keith now and Caulfield. Change the position. We have mutation. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Suzuki. Coming down. Caulfield keep the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield change right now. We have mutation again for Montreal. It's Caulfield, Dak, and Suzuki. With 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go on the power play. Back to Dak. Dak's coming now. Keep control. Shooting for the net. Then make a save by Smith. Caulfield recover the puck behind the net. Back to Suzuki. The ash mark. Back right now. This is coming down. Coming back to Dak. Back movement over there. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield cannot do anything. Back to Skadler now. Back to Monahan. The Monahan at the goal line. Bring the puck to ash mark. Bring the puck at the blue line. Comes only by Monahan. Monahan looking right now. Monahan at the front net. Hit the baby. Montreal again. But it's going 3-2. Montreal win a power play goal. Kirby Dak. Sean Monahan. And the Montreal. It's over. Lights off. Montreal win tonight. But it's going to 3-2 on power play. Go. OMG, ladies and gentlemen, Montreal Canadiens win by the score of 3-2 tonight. Good night, Jeff Petrie. Good night, the Muppet. Good night, the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Montreal Canadiens win tonight by the score of 3-2. Again, the Pittsburgh Penguins. What a night for the fans of the Montreal Canadiens. This is over, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great play by Monahan and a great goal of Kirby Dak. And the Montreal Canadiens win on the power play goal versus the Pittsburgh Penguins by the score of 3-2. Let's do it again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Montreal Canadiens, Caden Cooley got his 2 first points in the NHL as a defenseman tonight. 2 points for Caden Cooley, participate for the 2. And the star, the number 77, with the goal-winning game tonight, Mr. Kirby Dak. 'Dak. 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 ' Wow, what a game tonight, Montreal Canadiens. Les Bleus Blancs Rouges find a way to win the second W of the season, beat the Pittsburgh Penguins by the score of 3-2. Talk about a shocking moment tonight. And again, the Jeff Petrie. Yes, Jeff Petrie. And Pittsburgh, we talk about the Stanley Cup only. And Montreal, we don't talk about anything. But who has the last word? The Montreal Canadiens tonight win by the score of 3-2 over the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Sidney Crosby and the rest of the team. And of course, the Montreal Canadiens come back losing by the score 2-0 at the minute after 40 minutes. Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Kirby Dack on the power play goal on the overtime gave the first W overtime for the Montreal Canadiens, the second W and full game, and they are never lose at home so far in 2 games. Beat the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight by the score of 3-2. Good game, fans. Hopefully, an amazing, great night. Let's celebrate a little bit more for the Montreal Canadiens tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Thank you so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate it. What a comeback. Whoa, Alan Vaillancourt, you're absolutely right about this one. There we're going to see a perfect night. Marco, a perfect night out when Leaf lose to Arizona. The Leaf lose again Arizona? Are you kidding me? Pedro and Pot Low à Montréal. Luc Lafortune. Ouais. Richard Montes come a time when you must believe. And tonight, I lose this one over there. Anderson, go Habs, go. John Garage, Richard Molin, François, we have to give props to Monte. He kept us in the game with a game save. Yeah, I agree with you, François. He made the race save at the right time. Had fun on with helmet. Okay. What's your name, Joe Atala? Cold French, you, my friend. Michael, always a pleasure. Merci pour tout. Merci, pas de problème, mon frère Michael. Fait plaisir. Jordan Lemay, what a show, Jordan. It was a great game tonight. Billy Lynn, welcome back in the house. Thanks so much, Rick. Bobby, back in the house. Thank you, Bobby. Coach, will you pick Ab to beat Pittsburgh or Ab Branch? You call it, Marco. Yeah, absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Roger. Not Roger. I call it Team Victory, Roger. Great comments about this. You're absolutely right. Bonne nuit. Good job, Harry, tonight. What a pass for Drouin to tie it up. I agree with you, Alan. Austin Allen. I wonder if Crosby and Tocchet are any wigger on the Coyotes game. I love the intensity. Joey, great comments. I agree with you. Zeph Lacamandenbo, 0.929. Harry, have a great night, buddy. Joseph Laham, wow. Yes, it is. Honestly, a lot of shocking game tonight around coach. The earmuff would has to be on your hockey guard. That's a good one, Robert. I think that's the best one about this one over there. You someone here, Roger. Here we go. La casquette, mon Roger. So happy Dak scored. The kid played well, François. I agree with you. Like you said, if he go in front of the net, Dak is going to score more goals. We never thought. Michael Franco, isn't that funny? Blake Wheeler, welcome back, Léon. For this hour contre les Coyotes de Montréal. I agree with you about this one. I was just telling my friend that Dwight was going to sick next game and then make that pass. Fire the pens, coach. Fire just it up. What a showman, coach. It's a game by the Habs, right? Jean-Christophe, de bien raison, mon ami. La passe de Drouin was insane. Blake Weller, agree with you about this one. Alexandre Meilleur, Drouin, first game, and Sandre Bell, or his son. Oh, that's nice to see that, Alexandre. Ab play a great game. He never quit. That's what he did since the beginning of the season. Right now, very good. Good night tonight. Have a great night, Bush. Send me an email. Best night, Ab, win, and the leave lose. David Robinson, welcome back. So how do you like Zuski as a captain so far? So great. I was sick and I believe we got money for free. Yeah, it's a little bit a gift. J'ai pété ma crotte, ma cache. J'avais pété ma cache. Martin, c'est lui. Pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Vabrose, Leave Loose Gamer. Vabrose, welcome back, by the way. Ça fait longtemps, mon Yann. Les vétérans se sont levés ce soir. Très d'accord avec toi, mon Zeph. Too bad Pedro, wife et kid could not make that live. That's a good one, Marco. Boston 5, Flavia 3, by the way. Let's go, Coach. Dawson Sport, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for being with us. Nicolas va péter les... voilà. Non, Nick. Avec ça, non, parce qu'il est mauvais. Il ne sait pas coacher. Pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Ils ont gagné à soir, donc d'après moi, il a bien fait ça, mon soir. Mon Nicolas. Continue à être négatif, mon Nicolas. The better team won tonight. Richard Mullen at Washington to win. Yamo, I select Vancouver Yamo. The team won't quit, Butch, about this one over there. Yeah, I agree with you. I try to get everybody get in right now. Ab deserve the victory, Alan. I agree with you. The shot, I'll prove it tonight over them for sure. The execution of Pittsburgh was not very good, by the way. Sur le point de gagé, je suis réalistique. Pas de problème, mon Nicolas. C'était correct pour moi. Moi, je trouve qu'ils ont une très bonne équipe, très bien entourée avec des bonnes personnes. Cool, je santé à tous avec Pisoso for Montalvo doing better and net. GB and Zuski and from GB from Peru, by the way. So thanks again. Quel joueur est ton préféré? Jouer. J'ai pas de joueur préféré, honnêtement. Jouer, c'est vraiment malheureux de dire là, comme ça. Moi, c'est mon seul joueur que j'ai aimé, c'était Guy Lafleur. Donc, j'ai pas de joueur préféré, je dis oui. C'est malheureux de te répondre comme ça, là, mais j'aime l'équipe, puis c'est comme ça que je vois ça. Can the Jet beat the Star? Maybe I have to watch the instant of sleep. Stu, I go with Dallas tonight. Coach, can you watch the Winnipeg Jets game? I can watch the game, but honestly, I'm not going to produce over there. Ski score 9% is gold and wrap around. That'll be interesting. DANY a bien joué. D'accord avec toi, Zeph, à propos de lui. Then Sam P, welcome back in the house. I could not watch the game tonight, but I sound like it was excited. Yes, the third period was very good, Sam. Montreal played very good overall. Good night, everybody. Tony, thanks so much, my friend Tony. Welcome back again in the house. Doing a great job with this team, Adam. I agree with you. So many upset, Richard, tonight. Yeah, I agree with you about this. Nicolas est pas content. Blue Mountain Kid, come back with us tonight. Danny, thanks so much, my friend. Again, Slack was a beast tonight on the board and just missed a goal at our bigger team and we're down the other team. It was really good. I think Sarkozy, it was more engaged with the body on the board. I agree with you, Bush, about this. I think it's a great comments about Sarkozy tonight. So, again, great night for everybody. Hopefully, and great. Joe, Alan Barnes, back in the house tonight. Have a great night, Alan. A couple of around the score, Montreal 3, Pittsburgh 2, which is our Montreal Maximal game. Not a bad. He make a good save at the right time. We have to give credit. I don't want to blame him. I wish he would be better on the goal on Malkin, but, you know, goaltender gave bad goals sometimes. That was his best game. I agree with you, Alan, about him. Et c'est ça de la performance de Sarkozy. Oui, Joey, pour l'instant, tout va bien pour l'instant avec lui. On le protège, puis on fait très bien avec ça. Arizona surprise Toronto 4-2. Way to go, the Ab, Dan Asham. I agree with you about this, Luciano. Thanks so much. Again, Dan, welcome back in the house. And Los Kings 5, Detroit 4. I don't know if this game is over. But again, if the King beat Detroit, it will be surprisingly a little bit good nation. Thanks so much. Washington come back with 6 goals tonight against Vancouver. Nothing doing well in Vancouver right now for sure. Everyone overrating Pence after 3 games. They beat Arizona, Tampa Bay, have the backup in the net. Yep, I will go get 2 more likes. Thanks so much, Alan. 2 likes from Irene and the mother-in-law. Go Jet Kelly about the Jets 1-1 versus Dallas. Ben oui, mon Johnny Home Run. Next, il paraît que tu parles français. Bien sûr, mon homme, j'étais né à Montréal. I agree with you, Jerry. I would add his position, Jerry, is bad sometimes. So his recovery or he's not put himself bigger, he's not always track the goal perfectly. Go Jet, Dark Horse Marco. Marco is 3 games, Jet C after 40. And Rabinov, welcome back in the house. 1 for Calder. He has ascending tonight. I agree with you. Have a great night for the Montreal Canadiens. Sarkozy play well, mais un rôle beaucoup plus effacé pour protéger sur la 3e ligne. Il a joué sa 4e, mon Zeph, mais je suis d'accord avec toi. Ton anglais est bon. Pas si pire. J'aimerais l'avoir meilleur, mais je me débrouille, c'est plus important. Je comprends que c'est pas parfait, mais je fais mon possible. Coach, Roger, only person to take Montreal tonight. Way to go, Roger. Wow! Roger DELANEY. Congratulations, jeune de français. Mon butch. Petrie, 3 penalties, Allen said. Finalement, je pense que Sarkozy va aller jouer avec le Rocket de Laval cette année. Oui, je crois jouer. Il va être là dans une prochaine semaine. Jouer. D'après moi, ils vont l'envoyer là. Mais merci encore, Joey. Bonsoir, passant. Coach, did you watch Cap Friendly? I didn't watch right now. I'm out of this. OMG, that must be a heartbreaker. Loss for Pittsburgh. Eric, just remind to please hit that great hockey. Do you think the Habs should give Show a chance? Not right now. Show is a backup right now with the front London game. He still have a 2-year contract over there. We don't go see him until 24-25. I think the next one is Jacob Darbs. You have to look about the next goaltender. He struggled last week with one bad game, but the team did not play well. They lost 6-1, but he come back with a shootout after that. Mais bon, rapport, moi. Merci beaucoup. Merci, mon Johnny, I believe, about this. Coach, parle français. Ouais, j'essaie de parler français. John Garage, impress. Pass from Drouin to Cole. I agree with you. Congratulations, Canadian fan. Adam, thanks so much, my friend. Thanks to you. Stop by. We appreciate, not true, but look, Montreal for the win and the first. And that's what we got. Hey, took Montreal to have a DAC on my fantasy league. Congratulations, Danny. Jacob Dobbs, Strat is insane. This guy is very good. Yeah, take off this game, the 6-1 he lost. Blake is doing well. OIU State have a good team, by the way. But the powerhouse of Michigan beat Boston College last week. Roger Honor is a grand gagnant. Yes, ben, I agree with you. Game. T'es meilleur en anglais qu'en français, coach. Lance-moi pas ton casse, c'est une joke. 1-0. And Harris was excellent. Well, our consistency was there. Only 13 minutes like the first one. Maybe the are starting to get gel a team. But the only thing we said to you since the beginning of the year, Roger, they compete every game. And they don't give a lot of goals. So a lot of good things around. And they don't play with Madison and Edmondson. So coach, the second to play more minutes. Less than 10 minutes per game. Again, Laval bounce a play 15. Yeah, I agree with you, Zeph. I think they wait for Jeff or Joel Amers coming back. I think they like the way they use him right now. It's just normal, Zeph. Because he does the thing they want him to learning about create time, open space, touch the puck, use your body like tonight. So I'm sure they would said about him it was a good game for him. But again, great win tonight, Stu, for the Boston Bruins. Absolutely right. I called that one, but nobody talk about this one. That's another subject for the time. Montreal Spring Mine. The type of the win will rally help from team confidence. I agree with you. Ovechkin 4 points tonight. Adam Bianco is violent. Don't him. Gabriel Daigle, 15 years old. A joué 3 games. Oui. J'ai lu ça aujourd'hui, Blake, goaltender, have an amazing great, et c'est un futur top 5 pour le draft de 2025 pour l'instant, c'est de Cardi. Great story about Gabriel Daigle, 15 years old, play on the QM, guys, have a shootout the last game, and he's doing very well over there. Great point, Blake, to talk about him. Yann, comment ça avec le tempérament en Agassi? Winning goal facile, Luc Leverson, bronze too, but main Montreal, great win W. Jube, Mr. Sam back in the house. Montreal ont gagné. Oui, mon homme, very impressed with Monahan. I agree with you about this one over there. Marco, about Dallas. And if Monahan continues to play like this, Hughes might be able to get another first-round pick. Great point, Rabinov. We talked about him yesterday, and I think Montreal can trade him to get something big in return. Michael Miza, 2 is a good one, and the OHL for Blake. Ça a été moins peu qu'on le pensait. Enlève le Jack coach. Oh, I forgot. I follow my the manager Luc. Keep Monahan at the end of the season. Use très bon DJ. Roger, Monahan, if you get a first round pick, you trade money in, have some money in a Dak, what a duo. Yes, they don't play tonight together, but tonight they play at the overtime. I would say to you, 2-1 star, they just score a goal. What I was trying to say, guys, is money in, it's the problem you're going to get is how much you want to make money. And the biggest problem with him is injuries. So, take some run with Kings 20. Congratulations. I think the King win tonight. King 5-4, I believe, right? So, great to see that. Luciano. Alina, Nika. Love it. This name, Alina. Welcome. Thanks to Montreal won tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. And don't forget to get Alina that score. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Congratulations, LA fans. The Kings finally won tonight. Great to hear that. What a game for Montreal. One of the like, don't stop, don't kidding, hit them. Don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to our Canadian Live Show. Thank you, Alina, to stop by. Montreal et Arizona gagne. Oops, Luc Lafortune. Yeah, they're supposed to tank, both of them. Not impressed out by the Pittsburgh. They look old. They have a 2 first game on Luc. And I think, like, I don't know, Toronto did the same thing, Luc. They was not much ready for the transition of Montreal Canadiens. Le jogging est plus grosse que la tête. Oui, mon homme, mon Zef. I think François is the team show up in Montreal. They think it's going to be easy. And Montreal show again. They surprised the team. Chicago, why could not Dak does this? Ron Dano with ODT winner and 2 goals tonight. Wow. Ron, great to hear that. Great power play strategy by coach. Yeah, absolutely right, Roger. Thanks, Cole, for doing this broadcast. Awesome on end to Dak. What a deal. I agree with you, Jerry. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for everything you do and the chat or the video, Jerry, with all your comments tonight all the time. Vinny James Wizard has a window of 3-4 years to win the Stanley Cup. They are going to have it rough after that. Great point, Vinny. Really smart post. I don't want to say that. I really feel bad about the league. Luciano. I would like to hear that, guys. I'm not following this, but I would like to hear what the people said and Toronto right now about them. They're going to say, oh, we got 1 point, I think. I don't know. They got 1 point. I'm not worried about Dano. Soon, Deck will make it into his back pocket. Thanks for that, Chicago back. And on top, you Creel. Keep winning, it will get better, Chicago. Chicago. Imagine Chicago finish last one, guys, and then Chicago does not win the lottery. They out 3. Finally, Bonson et Sen, that's pretty pathétique. Ben non, coach, c'est bien que Pittsburgh ont sorti chez Paris hier. À peu près ça, mon Jerry. Coach, penses-tu que Buffalo est meilleur que Montréal? Penses-tu que Montréal, Buffalo... I think so, Luc. The problem there, c'est le goaltender. The league will be fine, Roger. Yeah, of course, they will. Problem, look, is the goaltender, but they have a young team. That's the only thing I would say to you. But I think they'll find a way to make a lot of good team overall. We have 5 player guys play over 20 minutes tonight. Coley, Zuski, Savard, and Marco said now it was right about HABS beating Pittsburgh. Does that mean they will also lose to Canadiens? Possibility over there. Both teams have a W. Beat Toronto, beat Pittsburgh. Everything will be interesting. Roger Matthews already know he's out. Trust me, on the next year, it will set. Come, I did I know. Probably Marco. Où était Crosby? Not there tonight. Oh no, I don't want to I don't want to discredit François Montréal. What I said, the player, they look what they did Montreal against Detroit and Capitals. They close the middle. They don't give anything between both blue line. I think Toronto and Montreal and Pittsburgh are not ready to respond to the transition of Montreal. They were shocked to see the transition of Montreal Canadiens. That's my point. I would try to say, like, they not readjust or Montreal beat them with their speed, everything like that. So that was my point about Francois. How they show up against Montreal. They thought he's going to use that system. It will work. Pittsburgh tonight, guys, how many offside they did? 10 or 12 minimum. They create so many offside and they don't play at the level they should play. At the flip side, Montreal play a solid game as a team, gave only 2 goals as they finally come back. That's resilience. That's a team don't give up and they still believe on themselves. And you get the right score goal by the right people we're looking for. Guys, Dak 21, Suzuki 22, going to be 23. Caulfield 21, 22, 20. So 3 of the 4 goals coming for the young players. That's the beauty of this W tonight. And that's what you're looking for. You want your young players. And so far, could be that we cannot play me about this trade. Do I miss this one? I think used to address Nat Lafont. Welcome aboard, Nat Lafont. Nat. Here we go. Crosby, he will kill you anytime. And our tap is older, but little still, yeah. Jill for me, Chicago. Bonsoir, Nat. Merci beaucoup. The kids are running up. Yeah, I agree with you, Francois. Crosby, they need to learn to play on the road, honestly, the Francois. That would be the right thing about this. Thank you, everybody. Tell hi to Nick, to Nat. Dallas take the lead 3-1, by the way. Nick, I come, Kelly. Let's see where I can check the game now. Let's see what we have here. Joshua, more precious time of the ball play. Joshua, welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us. Who is the better old man, Crosby or Kane? Oof, it's a great question right there. I don't know, Ron, honestly. The outfront player, but I think I will go with Sidney Crosby. More practice time on the power play, Joshua. Yep, absolutely right about this. I agree with you. This is a Renaissance. Nathan C. He said Kane. Thanks so much. And then they said Avalanche up 4-2 over the wall. Of course, Kate and the kid will be with Chicago. Can you analyze why Pittsburgh have so many offside tonight, Robert? Here's the point. When you try to be a little bit too fancy or you don't want to go deep with speed, that's the reason. So communication is a big problem on that one over there. Secondly, I would say to you, it's not a team dumping the puck a lot, right? And if you come in the entrance zone and the cap control from Montreal is there, so what you talk about? So the player cannot go in right away. You have to go around 1 foot left, 1 foot, or you stick and in the puck from the left to right before the blue line. And because the cap control Montreal is solid and he pinch very well, but now the other player he come in. So that's you have to give credit sometimes Montreal the cap control. So that's the reason I would say to you is a good example why you create some offside over there. And again, the secondly, awareness, pure awareness. It's not about skill, talent. You have to look what's going on around you. Not a guy carrying the puck, but a guy don't have the puck. It's happened 3 times. The guy was not really care. Like, oh, I make an outside. Oh, but that's why I said Pittsburgh played well, but for me, it was disorganized on different ways for them. Hopefully, that helping you, by the way, Robert. About this one, it was Kent, Nick, or Zeph about this. Very happy for Drouin on the beautiful assist. Maybe this would be for him. I agree with you, and a great point about this is 7 block shot again tonight. I'm sure he dominated the league. Pittsburgh, Minnesota just scored a goal, I believe, on the power play goal. The guys 4-3 for Pittsburgh, for Colorado, by the way. That's what I got so far. In Pittsburgh, that would be funny. Came to Pittsburgh. I don't see this look. Marco, okay, guys, have an early morning. Great celebrating the win with you all. Have a good night, Marco. Thanks again, my friend. Let's stay in touch together. It's previous comments about the rebuild. You said we have to get a goalie to second Jake Allen. With that promise, what is your take about the future of the Montembeault? And I don't see a lot, Joe. For me, I understand he win tonight, right? But Montembeault he missed a lot of things. Consistency. The T-push is not there. He's not always square. He's unbalanced. Again, he's young. I understand that. But the goaltender guys have only a save percentage at 0.889 or around 0.89. You cannot get him a lot. They don't have a lot of choice right now. But if I was Montreal, I would try to get something different for them. That would be my request for the Montreal Canadiens. I don't like his style. And again, I respect him. I respect everything. But the way it is the same way I see him for 4 years. I see him many times with the Florida Panthers, year after years over there. He got removed. He go down in Charlotte. And then he coming back. He got traded or claimed by the Montreal Canadiens. Look this year, look last year. I don't see improvement a lot from him. Again, it's just personal feeling about him, but that's what I see so far from him. Coach, I could only see the third tonight. How do you assess Joe Doran's performance tonight? Was or better? Or better? Francois, Jonathan did not do too much the first 30 minutes of the game, but Hoffman really not interested right there. You talk sometimes about bad apple. That's the kind of player I see for Mike Hoffman right now, Francois. Jeff Petrie want to get out Montreal last season. Mike Hoffman want to get out of this one over there. What is say by Gustafsson on that one over there? We have a scramble right away back. Now we have Manson and and now Manson and Joanne talk each other. Manson and Joanne push each other. What is safe by Gustafsson, guys, on the back door. So I answer Joe, answer Francois. Thanks, Coach. A great win for the never quit attitude by Montreal with Monahan to that. I agree with you, Kerry. Thanks so much, Coley. 24-43. Yes, he got it tonight. Great win. Nathan, look, I would be scary. Sandy Crosby, Kane. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Old joke on the set from the first 2 years. Who is Sandy? Coach Adam, Coach, I watched a video of Martin Saint-Louis. I think he's the only coach in the nation who demonstrated to player how to block a shot. He was mad at his practice. What happening about this one, Adam? I think you misunderstand the point here. And again, I respect you, Adam. Don't want to say that. So I think you talk about when he was talking about the power play on the practice for the Montreal Canadiens, and then he slide on the ice. And what he was trying to show it was for the power play, Adam. So we said sometimes the player diving like this, we go down this way. So he want the players go backwards a little bit more. push back the puck and pass to the hash mark. And that's what he was talking about this. So it was more about the power play at the diving. But again, not many defensemen, not many coaches will go diving like this. I don't see Bruce Boudreau sliding on the ice like that. Or Rick Barnes. By the way, Adam, guys, when the practice is over, right? Everybody leave. The coaches, everything like that. Martin St. Louis stay on the ice with Michael Pesada, Rem Pitlick, Jonathan Drouin, and he practices with them for an extra 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Not many coaches in NHL does it. And you have to give credit. He said, Martin St. Louis, no, I just love teaching. I want to make everybody better. And I don't care what the people are thinking about me. I just do it because that's what I'm supposed to be. And great asset man for Martin St. Louis does this all the time for the player does not play, by the way. Toutes les crochets, Sandy R. Houville, about this. I want to know, there you go. Thanks, all those upside broke the momentum. I agree with you about this, Robert. That's what great about this one. Every time leave lows, Morgan Riley has to speak to media. Poor guy, Luciano. Senator Monin, Sean Monin look healthy so far after 4 games. Maybe he just need a fresh start. You think we give him an X too early to call? Great comment, Joshua. First of all, I don't think so. Montreal's going to accept to give him a contract. I think they will try to trade him at the trade deadline to get a first-round pick and return. So they're going to see that option at the trade deadline. If ever he give him a contract, they're going to trade Christian Dvorak. That will be the second option for the Montreal Canadiens. The problem with him, you have 2 problems with Sean Monin. How long he can stay healthy. Secondly, how much he wants to get a contract. He's only 28 years old, and he scored, I don't know. He got like 50 points this year. I don't know. Can he get a $4 million stay in Montreal for 3 years? 4 years? I don't know. But he does a lot of great things of the details of the game. Joshua, Sean Monin he's a really smart player. He's great on the face-off. I don't have the stat in front of me for tonight, but he's really good. Well, I don't think I'm going to all the gel. Got it. The problem with Monty is when he gave a goal, he's always look awful about this transfer. Yeah, I agree with you. I think he would like to see the slap shot, the one-timer in Malkin, but he come back stronger tonight. Coach, when do you see Toronto making a coaching change? I don't see that yet. But I'm sure it's you have a lot of noise over there. I think you have to wait a little bit longer for that one over there. I will give him until November, Thanksgiving, if something not changed. That's a lot of game until Thanksgiving, but you have to go there until Thanksgiving. If they play only, if I don't know, like 17, 14, again, it's not good over there right now. Money hands, Nathan. New England claim charter. New England claim charter Nick. That's what is supposed to be a goalie coach. About this shot 39-28 face up Montreal 48 and 19-17. About this. Monty is a short-term solution, only used need to sign for the goalie next season. And Rabinov, I agree with you about this one over there. 2 goals for Perron tonight. Looking great, David. You gave him 3 so far. Gabriel Anawak, welcome aboard. Vas-y, à 5-5, we are good. Not very good, but good enough. Yeah, I agree with you. Look about him. Good enough for sure. It's also absolutely pathetic, guys. Luciano, about this one there. Bruce would need help to get up. William Snyder, welcome back in the house, William. Very physical between Minnesota and Colorado. Minnesota's coming down. Oh, face-off rebound. Go back all the way back to McKinnon. McKinnon's coming out outside the blue line. First time this year we outside the team. Yes, I agree with you about this. Maybe MSL will kickstart the golden age of the Pee-wee coaching in NHL, Francois. I wish, I would stay as a coach, or maybe I have a chance to come back and maybe to be coach one day. Cam, I just wish I could watch the game without buying the stupid ESPN Plus for a night. Yes, you can get online, Cam, on the NHL 66, or look like not many works. You have another one's called Sport, SPORTSRP.com. It's another one you can look about this. I didn't use it yet so far, but for what we heard, it is a website. It works on the YouTube channel, Cam. So hopefully this will helping you about this one over there. We got some game tomorrow night. How many games we have tomorrow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game tomorrow night. Which game we can do tomorrow? Anaheim, New Jersey, Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, Vancouver Canucks. Boston, Ottawa. I think tomorrow, guys, we're going to go to Buffalo, Edmonton. Vegas, Calgary at 9 o'clock. So we can go Buffalo, Edmonton, or the Edmonton 7:30. Buffalo, Edmonton, I think it's 8:30. So maybe Boston and Ottawa tomorrow night. Boston is going to be a back-to-back game, and Ottawa will be fresh to play against them. Kane to Tampa for Kucherov, Luc Lafortune. Now you don't have to trade anybody. Keep both of them over there. Vancouver has the blow 2 game, leave 3 game on the road now. About this, good night, Jerry. Anytime, my friend. Always a pleasure having you aboard. Thank you, Coach. A great shot again. Night, Guy, Nathan. Have a good night, buddy. David Robinson, welcome back. First up win for the HABS tonight was 48.1%. Thanks so much, David, for your comments. I appreciate a lot. Play by play. Thank you, Danny. You guys did a great job. Because you're glad you did not have to blood pressure to cough on the I know it. Coach, look at the face-up percentage for Montreal, pretty good. Carolina take the lead 1-0, by the way. Zizki is at 67%, Devorak 55%, Hoffman, no, Evan 45%. Monahan struggled tonight, 33% Monahan tonight. So, I got it. Look, 23 years old, Zizki was the Canadian oldest goal scorer tonight. 21 and 21, Dak Caulfield, Jerry. A great comment about this. We talk about this. William, go, Avalanche, go. Minnesota attack right now. Minnesota all over Colorado Avalanche for the last couple of minutes. Pittsburgh 28, and then Montreal 39. I missed this one over there. I will add that with that shot over there for sure, 29. And the shot, RG said 8, 6, 11. Thank you, Mr. RJ. For that one over there, I want do a poll, Coach. Boston, Ottawa, Robert. Yeah, it's just because I don't use internet in our tap when I'm doing this game. I'm still not trust my internet, so I try to shut down all the internet I have right now about this. But I think I'm going to go with Boston, Ottawa tomorrow night. The game is really good at 7 o'clock. And we get excuse come usually during press conference. Don't wait or player to finish Toronto. Which game are you do tomorrow? Pittsburgh should rebuild. Austin. Ottawa game, please. Yeah, I think so, too, Luciano. I'm going to get there tomorrow. Coach, what game are you watching? I'm watching Colorado, Minnesota right now, Fernando. About that. Rebound? Oh, another shot. Oh, Franco again. Oh, my God. Back to back. Franco. Georgia make a big save. It's just still 40 new Hoffman. Back to back. Unbelievable of Georgia for that one. First save right there. Rebound. 40 new missed it. Oh, my God. What a save from Georgia on the back to back save. Wow. Ottawa will deliver major entertainment this year. A lot of gold and agent. Yep, I agree with you about this, Francois. I'm going to flee watching this game tomorrow. I think you guys are going to get that one for sure. Yeah, to be fair, do a fair for the team I'm playing. I don't have the internet right now about this, but it fit well on my schedule. Power play, yes, absolutely right about the power play because they got the goal on the at the end. Thank you, RJ. While you're pausing the like a bees every game, let's see how big we can build a I've who would make a big save, coach George F. I go from Franco's to George F. George F. If you were wearing ab jersey, Danny. Francois, very impressive. Yeah, I agree with you about this one over there. There we go. Yeah, I'm back again. I'm going to shut down this very soon, this website. You're welcome. Yes, sir, Joseph. They're all there. Joseph, tomorrow, Devils play tomorrow night. Mr. Joseph, tomorrow night, the Devils. Vegas play tomorrow. Postpone game cancelled to Cleveland and your games tomorrow, Tuesday, Cleveland. I visit you at 4:07. Thanks so much about this one over there. Café est pour le vrai. Oui, d'accord avec toi. Look. Good night, François. Always a pleasure to having you aboard, François. Merci beaucoup, mon homme. Encore une fois. Might will go get filled for Ab Jersey tomorrow. Thing come a long way. Joseph. 7 minutes to go, guys, at the game between Minnesota and Colorado. Very active. They hit hard, Minnesota. They play a better game overall. And Colorado have to push hard to win that W for sure. Hiccup, look. It's a river now. McKinnon got hit solidly in front of net. Minnesota guys. They play hard. Kaprizov got hurt. Oh. Barely go. Oh, he's back on the bench. It's good to know about Kaprizov. That's what we get, guys. Oh, I did not put the 5 minutes still there, guys. Someone submit about this. The final score, 3-2. Spend a bit of month and Coach House. I know, don't worry about this. There have not many people around here. 13-13, RJ. Hey, the first time we got a football score. I took the charger on on that one. Can Minnesota tie the game, guys? Would be interesting to see that. 6:25 to go remaining. Minnesota attacking all the way, all the time right now. I would like to know how many hits they have tonight, Minnesota. Erickson, AK, in front of net. What a push, Erickson, AK. Get a penalty on that one over there. Isaac, Lip 27. Q4 en attaque. Combien de victoires cette année? Lip 27, Nicolas. That's gave 54 points. Nick, en attaque, 26-28. Yeah, it makes sense. Earlier, I said 20-25, but yeah. Only 36 hit tonight for both teams. Poland play 11 minutes. Petrie play 22 minutes. Letang 24. Sakoski 9:52. 3 hit tonight. Sakoski. Caulfield have 8 shots. 8 shots for Nick Ziski tonight, guys. 8 shots. 5 for Caulfield. I've been playing only 11 minutes. Defenseman pretty even. 15 minutes for Whiteman and Jacky. 22 for Luke. I predict a little bit that number, Luke, but I think I will go a little bit over. Power play, Colorado, guys. Look the puck movement. Oh, okay, McCall just gave it. A 2-1 Minnesota on power play, guy. On the PK. 2-1 Minnesota. Oh, an empty net. They beat the goalie, beat the defenseman. He cannot put the puck on the wrap up. OMG, Minnesota almost score. Wow. McKinnon's coming now. Check this. You're going to pay the price. They couldn't hit the ref. He did not read the players. Oh, we have a goal, but is it good or not? We have a goal, but is it called ice stick or not? Let's see what happened about this one there. But Goudreau, guys, have a possibility to score. He beat the McCarr. He beat the goaltender. He bring the puck in front of the net, and he forgot to bring the puck in. Oh, my God. What a move by Goudreau, but he lose the puck at the last second. Then we have an ice stick on that one over there. Oh. Oh. This is going to be really, really tight on this game. Wow. Do we have the call or not? And Erickson, KAK back on the ice, back on the bench. No call for Danny Vincent. And the goal is good. Colorado take the lead 5-3, 5 minutes to go. Looking magical. And then free stuff. Great comments about this decision for Calais or loser. Don't really look at the memory on the elephant. Ready? And out top. I can't wait tomorrow in our tab to see all the score of everybody. At least better than a mouse. I was going to say something like that in our tab, but I hold myself. Was still the puck by the cushion, but he lose the puck. Georgia make another big save. Le but Colorado, yes, in our top. Vinny did vote for Phoenix. I did not. Well, not like to one of the awesome Luciano. Yeah, great night again tonight. Thank you guys, everybody. Moderator. Beautiful day here in Thailand, guys. It's the blue sky. Coach going to swimming today. Good night, Fernando. Portugal, my friend Fernando. Enjoy your rest of your night at the jail. Yeah, Roger took it. He did it. Danny did a great job. Thanks so much, Danny. Have a good night, Fernando. Carolina 1-0. Zibanejad 4 points tonight, guys. And then Kosi Bécher could be that first career overtime winning goal. Canadiens win 3-2. Empty net for Minnesota. Play with the tuna can. Check the can opener. Fernando is on the, just around you in the top corner shell. The opening can. The Tuke Lagalis is called a kipis, no? Tukakala? Tunikala? Or kipis is chair. Kipis is cheers. Colorado tried to get a puck outside zone. They did it. The puck missing the net on the end and outside. Let's see what we got around the day, guys. Checking Minnesota 4-3 right now. Dallas 3-1. and 1-0 Carolina. I think we have only 3 games up. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. In our tap, I have 6 good inserts tonight, Mr. In our tap. So far. I cannot believe I did not. I took Vancouver against Washington, but I took Boston and I took the Los Angeles Kings. Seven. RJ, are you still there? RJ, if you're there, give us the total of the goal tonight, RJ. If you don't mind. So far. Vinny said, I'm going to the jail. Power play for Minnesota with 1:16 to go. LUCIANO, 2 minutes for tripping. Nice job, chat. You're amazing. Good night. Luc Lafortune, mon homme. On se reparle demain, mon homme. Merci beaucoup, mon Lucky. Thanks so much again, Alexandre. We have a, I don't know why I did not use this tonight. I apologize, guys. What is that? I don't have here. Oh, that's the Fisker. Where's the hands? Can I find a high five? All right, right here. High five. There we go. 48 without the 3 ongoing. 62 so far. I'm not there at all. I think I take 59, I believe. Power play, guys, for 2 minutes. 2 minute power play for Minnesota. 1:16 to go remaining. 38 shots versus 37. Zuccarello, Erickson, Kaprizov, Goudreau, Boldy, and Addison. The rookie Carl Addison is on the ice. Calgary, Colorado still the puck and dumping the puck all the way back. And go back on defensive zone. Why the referee, Liesman, they said, wave this one. It was a power play anyway. Go back behind the net of the Boldy. Boldy kick out the puck. Recovery by the Colorado. Don't put the puck on defensive zone. Good night. Thank you for likes. Thanks so much. Luciano, have a good night, buddy. We're going to finish this game. Then we're going to shut down here, guys. I'll be enough for tonight. Colorado's coming. Fire puck. Block shot by Colorado. Puck by Days. Days down to the puck. Intercept by Pittsburgh. By Minnesota. Get out of the zone. They're going to reset on defensive zone. Back to Boldy. Boldy loses the puck. Fernando. Yeah, me too. I've done something like that. Fernando was not very good. And then Tinet for Colorado Avalanche, guys. Nikushkin. 140 like. RJ pretty good tonight. We're going to go another game. See what we have here. 6-3 Colorado tonight. I think you should do the Hawks game on Friday, Chicago. I'm not sure Chicago what I'm going to do Friday. I'm not there yet, but they have a review call on the ice right now. I don't know which team is it. Winnipeg, Dallas. They're looking for the penalty about this one over there. That makes 63. Yeah. Good night, Coach. Talk tomorrow, Fernando. Thanks so much, my friend. Always a pleasure having you aboard. All right, guys. This concludes, guys, another great show tonight. We want to appreciate everybody for the show tonight. It was an amazing, great night overall. And we want to remind everybody before you leave,
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
here we go, guys. This concludes another Hockey Nation Live show, play-by-play with the hockey coach, your coach, Frenchie. Montreal Canadiens won tonight by the score 3-2 in overtime. Kirby Dak is the winning goal game of the game tonight. And then Cole Caulfield tied the game, and Nick Zucchi was the first goal of the Montreal Canadiens. Caden Cooley, the rookie of the Montreal Canadiens, have 2 assists. This concludes another show. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. with the warm-up show with Mr. Enartap. And then 7:05, we're going to do the game between Boston and Ottawa Senators. Until then, we want to remind you, be wild, be held. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate your what? The second half of what? Your 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Sweet dream. And of course, we love you, people. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for all the money out there of the show tonight. Good night, everybody. Deal. No deal. Welcome back, buddy.
Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Thank you, Deal. Good night, Vinny. Alexandre Maillard. Thanks so much. RJ Calabro.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you, Deal.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now.
I use Diablo Pro Rubber.
You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Oh, 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 oh.
What do I know?
Booyah!